Yay!
Hello, Breakers fans. Breakers fans.
Breakers and Breakers.
This is a Breaker stream.
Mega Man in the background.
So it's a Breaker stream.
Well, or we can play Mega Man.
All right, Daniel, tell us about this game. Oh, shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out from Dragmire. Attention gamers, it is with a heavy heart I must announce that Balin Wonderworld is discontinued at retail.
Oh, well, that is a sad announcement, Dragmire, but we will live on.
Wait,
where's that sad sound?
I already have a copy of Balin Wonderworld.
Dawn of the Nugget.
Who's that chicken?
I'm scared of that chicken.
Understood.
Yeah, it needs to be a command. Good call. Let's fix that command. Add chicken. When it's Dawn of the Nugget coming out?
I thought it was going to come out in November, but they said December in that
December.
tweet. I don't know how they determined that, but
You freaks kept asking for chicken too, and you got it.
I didn't want it.
Hey, what's up, Kayla's dad?
Hello, father.
He says the force is strong with these three.
yeah, so
He's guilty
May
me
the
trying to watch the new
fifth be with
season of
you.
Mando.
In this collection, they have Mega Man on the menu, and if you press L, he will talk.
What game
Whoa.
are you gonna play?
They'll say great things like that, or,
What game are you gonna play?
all right, he says one thing, I guess.
What game are you gonna
He
play?
doesn't know.
He reacts to a couple different things that you can do, like if you mess around on the menu, or if you... I think there's some things that you can do in-game, but I don't know all the secrets. You have to find out for yourself. But then...
Press L for Mega Man.
No, and there's silent mode.
Silent
if you
mode.
don't want him to talk. I press it and he won't talk. But turn it back on.
Just like Mr. Famous says, always respect your opponent in a net battle.
Shut him up mode.
Thanks. I will do that.
You get some other things.
Like that. Foghorn.
You get the music player, which, you can play all the songs from the game. I don't know which one's your favorite. They do have some special songs they made for the collection. By default, you get this one.
You boot this game up before bed so Mega Man can soothe you to sleep.
Aw.
If you boot up the game at nighttime, he actually scolds you. He says, shouldn't you be asleep instead of playing games?
Meanwhile, Daniel's like, this is prime gaming time.
You can get his Japanese voice, I thought.
Yeah, so you can change the version, but the thing is, when you do that, it changes everything. So here, oh boy.
Oh, that's Chinese.
Oh, it changes everything.
Well, yeah. There's three versions. There's the English, they have simplified Chinese, and they have Japanese.
Oh. Well,
There you go.
Sounds a little different.
He's
Hey,
still
what's
asking
up,
you what
Sparky?
game you want to play.
But I mean, so yeah, it's
according to Daniel, it changes the audio as well. And it's the only way to do it.
well, yeah, and that's what's too bad, because obviously I would prefer to have the Japanese voice while still being able to, read the menus and stuff. But
Well, don't worry. The games don't have voice acting, right?
no, they don't.
See, then.
But if you wanted to play the Japanese version of the game or the
And
Chinese,
go to sound settings.
Well, I know some of the Japanese versions aren't they a
Volume.
little different than.
I mean, this is
US
kind of neat.
release?
If you're like tired, because sometimes the music in the game can get a little repetitive, so you can turn down the music while leaving on the sound effects.
Oh yeah.
So I do like that. But you can get a few different border options.
Ooh, borders.
There is no border option though, and there's a filter and stuff. Right now, what you see Mega Man as is the special skin that you get with the DLC, but this is how he usually looks. And
Mega Man.
then,
Graphic setting. Is that like smooth?
what?
Smooth.
What's that?
Oh, there's the filter.
Yeah. So we can mess with that, I think, when we're in game,
Okay.
so you can see.
Do you want
the
them to look
difference.
crunchy or smooth?
Crunchy or smooth.
My favorite filter flavors.
Oh, his game froze already. I don't know.
No!
They
Return
did,
the collection.
so people are still trying to figure out what they did with this collection, because the game actually has the ROMs in it, but they don't.
Hey, what's up, Mewing?
They like use assets from the ROM, but then they do stuff like they overlay like this new title screen that's in HD and stuff. So they do some weird stuff.
Well,
Isn't the game mostly untouched? I thought the games for the most part were mostly untouched.
They made a few changes to them, but
I mean, you've seen with things like that messin texture hack stuff, that's like more and more emulators are doing things like that, where it's like, oh, let's inject some textures on top of a emulated game. So I'm sure it's something along those lines.
And I mean, I think that's
ROMs.
I think that's the best way to do it, because obviously if they were to try to like recreate it from the ground up, there might be some issues, and I'm sure there are still some issues, but this is basically how you can try and make the games as close as possible while, like you said, overlaying things. Right, here's the filter.
Oh, he's smooth. Don't light.
Let's see if we can use some of these beautiful battle chips.
I just got an update from Dave.
Dave?
Pulseman is coming, or I guess it's already on Nintendo Switch Online.
Pulseman! All right.
Wow.
Nice.
Pulseman.
Well, they have one of Game Freak's old games, and you know they skipped Mendel Palace, but whatever.
Oh, Daniel's not upset about that.
But that's on the Switch. It's just not on the NSO.
Any word on Scrunt? Ooh, still on Scrunt Watch.
That's great. All right, get rid of that. You can also make your window very small.
Whoa, it is small.
So you can appreciate more of the border.
Baby mode.
But you have to make it even smaller to relive the Game Boy Advance experience.
Yes, and as dark as possible. So I'll answer that question later, Dragmire. First off, I already went through Mega Man Battle Network 1. That's what this one is. This is the end of the game for this. So I'm going to try and get through it real quick, just so we can be done with Mega Man Battle Network 1 and move on to Battle Network 2.
Hiya, Mega.
Do you like how clean that text looks?
I mean,
So clean.
So yeah, a lot of people don't, because if you look at, yeah, this is the end of Battle Network 1.
It looks like a Flash game. Roll Flash.
I don't, because before you fight the last boss, there's another boss you have to fight, and that's who I'm going to try to take on right now.
I feel like that was a thing in a lot of Flash games, because I don't know what that is in Flash, where you use the default text stuff, but then you slap in some game sprites.
Yeah.
The
Wait,
wizard
who's
is
this?
here.
So yeah, this is Magic Man. He always sort of looked like the guy from Spy vs. Spy to me, but I think that's supposed to be his beard. Alright, hopefully he won't be too bad, but I don't know, because I'm a little worried about my skills, especially in Battle Network 1.
Get the Moog. Which Battle Network game do you think plays the best?
So for the sake of like having multiplayer, I think that most players have agreed that Battle Network 6 is where it's at for like
Jazz
PvP.
thinks 2.
I really like 2. 2 is the one I've definitely played the most. And I need to just get rid of some of these chips. I'm not going to use them.
Chips ahoy.
Dump them.
But because in Battle Network 1 through 3, they all play sort of similar. They do have their differences.
Why didn't Dave tell me about that one? They don't have a Street Fighter on NSO, do they?
No. Did they add one?
Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition.
Really?
Let's go!
Hey, now that's hype. But wait a minute. So it's is that Genesis?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Genesis. That's the one I grew up playing.
Does the Genesis NSO have rollback like the Super Nintendo one?
Super Nintendo has rollback?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When did they do that?
I think when it first came out.
Huh. I don't know.
Does anyone know?
Because it's like...
We played Mean Bean Machine on there. I don't know if
I mean, do you remember if it was like slow online or if it was just like jumping around?
we only played Mean Bean Machine. I don't remember it being steady. I thought it was kind of laggy. I don't know.
This will help if he can get through.
I feel like there's input delay on the Genesis stuff. So
That's because yeah, the NES one is like that, and the N64 one definitely is. But for the Super Nintendo one, for whatever reason, has rollback.
Pulse
on it.
me.
I'm excited because yeah, I really was hoping that they would add something like Street Fighter, and I was like, well, I guess they won't because they want to sell that collection or whatever.
So they added it to the emulator that has laggy online play.
Well, it's like they did the same thing with Mega Man, where they weren't gonna add the NES Mega Man games, but they added the Wily Wars.
Well, maybe they'll add rollback or whatever to Genesis.
This guy got rid of these chips. Ooh.
Well, if Star gets bored of Mega Man and anyone wants to play
Ow.
special championship Street Fighter, did you win?
No.
That wasn't a win. That was the sound of defeat.
Why some of the text in this remaster is smoother than some text like the boss health? I don't know what makes them decide to do that, but yeah, and it's weird. Some of this stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, they did a weird sort of mix of things. A lot of the times I feel like
What's up, Christian?
depends on ones that they have to translate, or maybe ones that they don't have to translate.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That makes the most sense because they wouldn't have to translate those numbers. And OK and add, I guess, are OK and add everywhere.
Although some of them, because I feel like when they were showing off the trailers for this, that they still had some troubles with the display where like you could tell that there was an overlay for half a second. So maybe it also has to do with what's easier to figure out, like, oh, this is always going to be in this location or whatever. Whereas with the numbers and stuff, it's a little crazier since these bosses are like moving all over the place.
Right.
Probably should have saved up for the program advance instead of just using that cannon, but
Here comes the goop.
oh, hey, it actually got through. All right, he's down to 75 health. Just need a little bit more.
Give him the goop.
Oh, got more goop.
Get rid of that.
And here's one thing that they changed in the later game. So in the first one, when you select a chip, it doesn't say, oh, you can't select these ones anymore. It still highlights them, but when you try to select them, you can't do it. They fixed that from the second
What's
game
up,
on.
Keith?
Yep.
Good to see you.
That is good.
Yeah.
Take that.
All right.
Got him.
Kind of rough, but
Goodbye, wizard.
eat up. Magic Man.
I think he's saying Yahoot.
Yahoo is,
Oh, that's the name.
is the operator of Magic Man, that guy.
Yahoot. Krungo and Start were saying it looked like the spy versus spy, whatever they are, spies.
I mean, there's a lot of these net navis that I look at them and I see them the wrong way the first time. And I don't know, their designs are kind of abstract. Who knows what they're
Thanks,
supposed to be?
Chode.
And Sparky.
Ooh, hub bat.
Don't run random stuff that your dad gives you. Hub bat. Looks like a lemon.
This is the backstory of Mega Man EXE.
Fortnite Top Man. Does look like a Dave.
He kind of looks like a Dave, but there actually is a character in the second game who operates QuickCommand.exe, and his name is Speedy Dave. And he has glasses and brown hair.
Speedy Dave.
Speedy Dave.
But there's a big difference between him and the real Dave. He wears a hat.
Oh,
And as you know, the real Dave would never wear a hat.
I put your dead brother into a computer, son.
Yes, I mean, I thought this was a cool twist, but again, for me, I didn't play this first game until I played this game the last out of all 6 of them. So in the second game, they mentioned this, and I'm sort of like, what?
Hey, did you know Mega Man's my brother?
But I mean, it's
Whoa.
a cool little twist. It's a cool little twisted twist.
So they're twins that aren't like they just use the same DNA to make the other brother?
No, it was actually his DNA, but like, and here's something I'm not sure about, because I think the baby that was supposed to be Mega Man, whose name was Hub, I think he
Sarge's like, I wish Mega Man was my brother.
No, he loves his brother.
Here's something. I'm probably gonna send Mugen on a wild goose chase by saying this, but maybe I won't. One Halloween, we actually went as Lan and Mega Man EXE. Mugen dressed as Mega Man EXE.
Oh, then they were brothers!
I dressed as Lan.
Whoa.
And I don't even know if he knew that when he dressed up, but...
I didn't.
You could have known. You didn't tell him.
It is more fitting.
How's he
than
gonna
I
know?
knew.
He's just gonna be like, I'm just dressed up like a Mega Man character.
Well, I mean...
His brother Hub and his sister Router.
Fraser Crane will play Router.
Well, so yeah, it's like they have Roll in this game, but they don't... Roll's not his sister in this game. In this game, basically every other Net Navi is not like Mega Man. Mega Man's basically the only one that has the weird twist of being part human. Every other Navi is just a program that was created. There might be some other ones that I'm forgetting about. Like, I don't know what the deal with the base is,
No reply.
but I feel like he's a special case.
Uncle Modem and your cousin Thermal Paste.
Aren't you excited to send your brother into mortal danger once more?
Well, and I forget if he said it here, but he explains before that, yeah, he had already told Mega Man when he created Mega Man that
He's fine with
his whole
it.
backstory, and so yeah, he went in there, but he didn't want to tell Lan for some reason. I guess so that he wouldn't worry when he used them in battles and stuff.
Uncle TCPIP. The whole family. Roger that. There's somewhere. I'd have to.
Well, see, that's why I didn't want to read, because, yeah,
I thought I posted them at some point, but I don't. I don't
it'd
remember.
probably be a bit of a search to find them.
Whoa.
There's Lan. What's that game called? Percussion
Land and
Master?
Hub. Bye bye world.
In case you couldn't tell, this is Dr. Wily.
Aw, he's pretty dependent.
Ah,
The whole thing with this game is there's, you know, a bunch of different Mega Man series, and most of those are connected timeline-wise, but with the EXE and the Star Force games, they're a different timeline,
Yeah.
a different multiverse. And yeah, I think Wily's whole thing is, yeah, like he's saying here, he was trying to make a future with robots, sort of like in the classic series. But then Dr. Hikari
the Megaverse.
wanted to make, you know, a network future, and the network future won out. So Dr. Wily, you know, sort of hated that, and so that's why he's trying to get rid of all the networks and computers and stuff.
He wants to bring us back to a pre-technological state.
Yes. And that's how a lot of the bad guys sort of operate in these games.
Why
where-
couldn't he just, like... It makes more sense. The faster way than just, let's just destroy their infrastructure. That's just how it be.
It's just how it be.
It's all Dr. Light's fault?
I do like
Really?
looking
What
at this as
happened?
that alternate universe where Wily didn't get it his way initially.
Yeah, well, and I mean, you know, Wily's still upset in the other world, but that's just because Dr. Light outshined him.
Uh-oh, there's some kind of...
No.
Oh, multi-tap confession. I confess that one Halloween, we all dressed up as the Mario Brothers, and I'm about to post the
Do it!
picture
I was hoping you'd
in the chat right
It was
now.
a good picture.
Picture confession.
Whoa! And I confess that I touched my mustache makeup, so I had a smudge on my glove.
Man, come on, Mario.
Ruined my
doesn't
Mario
twist the
gloves.
mustache that much.
There's my multi-tap confession.
That's so cool. I love that picture.
I gotta see if I can find the Mega Man one eventually.
If you do, share it with me later.
Mark is complete.
All right, so Dragmire was asking earlier about
Of course, Dave is Waluigi.
Dave has to be Waluigi.
Dave was it, or not Dave? Dragmar was asking about the Buster Max
All right.
mode.
The Buster
And
Max.
we're going to show you how Buster Max mode works by having Kayla beat her first Mega Man
The
game.
resident
Whoa.
non-Mega Man player.
Good luck, Kayla, against the last boss of Mega Man Battle Network 1.
Good luck.
All right. I won.
Good job!
Did
You
it.
win!
Thanks.
Congratulations!
I win.
Kayla, you have defeated your first Mega Man game.
Now I don't have to play another one.
I mean, you've done it.
I did it. I
Okay.
did what y'all wanted.
If anyone ever asks you, did I beat...
Oh, what's up, Eddie?
Hey, hello.
Kayla just beat a Mega Man game.
I did it. Wee! I win.
Should we spoil the ending anymore, or should we move on to the next game?
I don't know.
I mean, we pretty much spoiled everything already.
It's so old, you might as well.
My
So
fault.
old.
Free
Might
I
as
don't,
well.
I don't know. Mom always called it my Bam Bam hair, and I agree. I look like Bam Bam from the Flintstones movie.
He got old.
Stock alarms down. No, maybe we should quit. All right, but Buster Max, it multiplies your base
Turn off
Buster
the
shot
alarm.
by 100. So if you power up your Mega Buster, you can do like 1,000 damage per shot, or at least 500 damage per shot. So it's really powerful.
Fate.
But you know, Kayla already conquered
Awesome
Battle
out
Network
there.
1.
I won.
She's a winner.
I did.
We'll move on to Mega Man Battle Network 2. I've played a little bit of this one.
Take it away, operator.
I'm at the scenario.
Take it away,
where you
operator.
are supposed to be going overseas.
Especially against digital things.
I'm actually right now the guy I'm facing is called Mr. Famous, and the reason why I'm here is because I was worried in case there is anyone who wants to challenge me online. I needed to make sure to get my folder ready.
Well,
As you can see, I have the wind, the fan, and the gate man ready, just in case, as a precaution. But
No
Right.
sandbagging.
right now, I don't think I have any challengers, so I'm just gonna. I mean, I feel like I'm probably not gonna have any luck with this, but we can check and see if there's anyone online.
whoa.
So you know, you can trade ships online. You can choose like if you want to do worldwide or just like in a certain country. We're gonna see if there's any games at all that are open right
That's
now.
cool though.
If anyone's willing to demolish you.
Yes. I guess it's better to do as a guest so I can see like the games, but we'll see. We'll check casual and ranked. Well, one of the reasons why I think it's so hard
Opponent cannot be found.
to find
What?
opponents in this game is you can see like how separated everything is. First off, they don't have crossplay between the versions.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. This is only for Battle Network 2. If you want to do the versus or the trading in the other games, you have to go to the other games. So it's just like the Street Fighter collection, where you basically have to choose one of the many games they provide you with and pray that someone's there. We'll try ranked match guest. Oh, and yeah, it's fine. I understand that expand search range, sure. I mean, at least it gives you that option. But
They talk about ovens and appliances being hacked and catching on fire like it was some far-fetched, crazy concept in the far-off future. Welcome to the Internet of Things.
yeah, I remember when they started having those smart ovens and stuff, people started making the connection between Battle Network and, I mean, yeah, it's they like to make everything smart these days.
What's funny is I think I've found pictures of the costumes, but for some reason we never stood together as Land and Mega Man, so I'm gonna have to get creative.
No, hey, at least you found them. Let's see. I forget how I.
It'll be like we were standing next to each other the whole time.
Just not yet.
Oh wait, I think I actually have to ask her up here for the passport.
I should put like my face in the
I want
corner
a passport.
like a spirit.
Did you go to this counter? Yes, actually, believe it or not, Jazz, when I'm replaying these games, I forget where I'm supposed to go half the time. If you lose it, you can't come back, so hold on to it. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works sometimes.
Have you ever gotten your passport, Kayla?
Yes.
Do you still have it?
I don't know where it is. It's probably not valid anymore anyways.
Yeah, those darn things expire quick.
Whoa!
Let's see.
That's a good...
Kayla, don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing though.
Oh man, yeah, no, I've seen those, the electric razors, because they're like acting like, oh, it'll figure out if you're shaving good enough. That's how a lot of these products work.
That's
Connecting with a smartphone. Everything, you know, has its own app or thing that you can connect to the phone.
It is kind of scary, like, because we
All
have...
right, here they are. It's like we were standing next to each other the whole time.
Whoa!
That's so sad. We didn't get a picture together.
That looks so cool.
Nah, I mean, I'm glad that you found pictures so quickly, though.
I couldn't find one. Barely. We decided to dress up with true to the experience. That's right. I exist in the virtual world. I looked a little bit. I couldn't find. I don't know.
You should probably talk to Mail.
That's a good idea.
You can never embrace your brother in real life. And Dave was Nightwing that year for some reason.
Oh wait, that's VIP.
That time Mario was dying. Dave was Nightwing. I can post it. That was his costume. He decided Mega Man wasn't worth it.
Mega Man be darned. He could have been Speedy Dave.
He was Nightwing. Dave is Nightwing, is what we like to say.
Because of your pet?
No, I think you're exactly right, Kayla. I gotta check. A pet? You can't bring this.
Dave is Nightwing, that's right. I don't know why he was Nightwing, but there you go. Dave is Nightwing. What's up, Freem?
Ooh, mini pet.
What did Nightwing have to do with Mega Man Battle Network? Ooh, you got mail.
Cool.
He's freaking out.
Present, please. Alright, so...
Can you ignore her and not get her a present?
I don't think you can get her a present at all, sadly.
You got mail.
Yeah, like... That would have been like a good side quest or like a funny little thing to add, but unless I'm mistaken, I think that, you know, they just... Like, they have all your friends, like, mailing you when you're going away and stuff. Like, I think Dex will probably send mail later, but...
You can't just walk through like that. No pet cannot talk to Mega Man.
Yeah, whenever... So just like in the menu, whenever you press L in these games, that's when you can talk to Mega Man to give you hints of, like, where to go and stuff, but when he's not there, he can't talk to you.
Give the wrong answers and you don't leave the country.
Show me your passport.
Yes. Where are you going?
Yumland.
No.
Yo, where's Yumland? Is there food there? Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's called that because it's got the most delicious food. I think Netopia is supposed to be America, maybe.
Your smart razor has been invaded by Razor Man EXE. The Linux jokes keep on coming. Yumland, am I right, Start?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a mean French man. I'm begging
Who's
your
this?
forgiveness. Mon ami, you
It's
have
Gambit.
dropped us something.
Mon ami.
He was mean until he realized you were a child, and then he decided that he
That
wanted
guy
to be
talked
less
weird.
mean.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Fedora.
no! He stole your money!
Ew.
He's evil.
How is that even possible for people to
DNF
rob your
land.
virtual wallet?
I guess the same way people can steal your credit cards?
Yeah, but I mean, like, he did it like he was pickpocketing me.
Yeah, go away. My Bitcoin.
Yay.
Yeah, shouldn't Inafune do a spiritual sequel to this game and
Well, I think...
involve his new favorite thing?
I mean, obviously he was planning for the whole
nice.
Mighty Number multiverse where he had Mighty Number 9 and then Red Ash was the Legends version of Mighty Number 9, but he never even got to the Legends part.
Wouldn't it be funny if that man
The
tried to steal
Stripe?
your money and you had no money? What would you think? You would have said something different?
I mean, that might have been the case, honestly. I spent a lot of my money on like the HP memories and stuff, so I probably didn't have much. Oh, quiz
Quiz time.
All these
Call
games
me
have
quiz.
quiz masters, and well, we'll give it one try.
Quiz is
Look at the brain on this child.
He is no hair, all brain.
What animal does the AC/DC Town Park slide look like? Does anyone know this?
I don't remember.
All right, can you guess what
It's-
animal would make a good slide?
Elephant.
I think you're correct.
But giraffe would.
So there's a
too.
squirrel statue, but it's not a slide. That's kind of a trick question.
What distinguishes the marine?
Oh, what's up, Noble Lemon?
Yes.
Ooh. So yeah,
I'm gonna
this
guess it's not the last one.
this is a part you can go to earlier where we were at with the Scilab, and I'm pretty sure it's the low price.
Okay.
Too
Daniel.
bad.
You're supposed to know everything.
Well, we tried.
We tried. Why? You gave up on. Why?
He'll be there when you come back. An hour play later.
Too bad.
So why is he here?
Gave up.
Man, I was really hoping you wouldn't ask that, Kayla. I'm not entirely sure. I know that you're supposed to go to like this big meeting with people from all over the world. I think to discuss the new Crime Syndicate, because we beat
Yay.
Dr. Wily in Mega Man Battle Network 1,
Yeah.
and now there is a new net mafia called Gospel. And we don't know who they are and what they're doing. So we're gonna stop them, and Land's been invited because he helped stop the last crisis.
Not because he's the main character.
No, definitely not.
Well,
Oh, he speaks Geno.
Ooh.
Translation. Hype.
hello, dude. Show me your
Oh, what's up,
passport.
Bad Maniacs?
Oh, meeting.
Gospel,
You
treble.
cool dude. Sweet look, man.
Who can,
Wow, but they
who can
work
say?
just as well as our translators.
Sweet look, man. Spreading the good word.
This is Toadman EXE's operator.
Puppy!
Hello, dude.
I recognize her from the anime.
Yes. Some of these characters show up in the anime, some do not.
And now Start is going to destroy her.
Well, there's... Oh, actually, that one chip would have probably been pretty good, but I think Toadman has quite a bit of health, so... If we can get the program...
So now Start is going to get destroyed by her.
Well, it's okay if you get beat up by friendly net battlers, because, like, she's just, you know, on there and she's just doing a friendly net battle with you. So if you lose to her, all it does is it kicks you back with no penalty. But most other places, if you lose or you get deleted, then that's game over, and you have to...
Playball wants to know, is there a Hadouken chip?
So I don't think
Hadouken.
there's a Hadouken chip, but this game does include a lot of like special...
Did you call her
commands.
Froppy?
Yeah,
Who did?
me.
Well, Krungo Kayla doesn't know anything about Mega Man, so best to listen to Start.
Like, well, no, so
Who gets the trivia questions wrong?
like for example, the Shade Man chip, if you do a Hadouken motion while you're activating the chip, it adds a special property to it where it paralyzes viruses. So doing like fighting game moves sometimes helps.
I didn't know her name, so I said the one frog name that I knew, and that's a My Hero Academia ref, unfortunately.
I think her...
Sorry.
I think her actual name is Rebetta.
Oh, so close enough.
Yeah.
This is not close at all.
Where are you heading to?
Where are you heading to?
Into town. Hey, that's where I'm going too. It must be your lucky day. Want a lift?
Why are you just...
Well, I was gonna take
Don't
the bus.
take
You know.
rides.
The bus? No, wait, ride with me, and you ride for free.
Don't do it!
No, I don't see.
Is there a raging demon move?
Maybe he's
Ooh,
just a nice person.
I'm not sure. I've never been very good at memorizing the combinations for all the chips.
Well, is there a similar like button input?
Well, that's what I'm
thing?
trying to remember, because there are different ones besides just Hadouken, but I'm not sure if there's one.
Stranger danger.
Because there's one where it's called, I think, Bar Sword, where it has a bunch of different ones that you can do, and it'll make different sword effects for what you do. So
He's pushing you around.
I feel like Raging Demon, though, might be a little... Because isn't it just, like, only using forward and then B and A?
It's like, I'm probably gonna get it wrong. I can't even remember, but it's like jab, jab, forward, light kick, and then I don't remember what the last button is.
Yeah, I feel like they probably wouldn't have that for this game, just because you basically have to use the buttons to saying that you're doing your input, so most of the time they have more complex, like, directional inputs before you press the button.
It's so different from home. We got the classical tunes. Hey kiddo, you want to live? You'll give me all your chips in your pack.
Help!
Why did he fall for this?
Gotta have those chips.
No, you got pushed around.
Jimmy!
Stupid kid, you couldn't beat me if you tried. Thanks for the chips from your pack. See ya. You got robbed.
And I've got robbed of my money and my chips so far. It's a pretty good trip.
Something tells me we shouldn't ever let Lan leave Japan
you
again.
still got the chips in your folder, but
Buy more chips.
so if you forgot to like put your good chips in your folder before that part, not good.
Can I download Mega Man EXE where it's from FLST? Flist.
No, this isn't the beginning of Battle Network 2. This is actually in the middle of it right now. Ooh. Oh, you need chips to use the chip trader.
Sorry.
Oh well.
Yeah, because you can't import stuff between the games.
So they did have some features like you could trade chips from the old game, like retro chip traders, and I don't think it gave you the chips, but it basically gave you something for having chips in the old game.
Okay.
But I don't know. I feel like you can't do that in the collection, or at least if you can't, maybe you can only do it like locally or something.
How did he get in the hotel? He doesn't have money. I guess they just have a room for him.
Yeah, I think this is like all expenses paid, so that's good at least.
Credit card? No problem. It's your fault, Mega Man. Wow.
Why are you blaming your robot brother? I was about to say that Lan is handling it rather well, but yeah, you know what? He's not.
What a baby.
He's handling it pretty badly. I don't feel like being very nice.
Mega dummy. He threw his PET.
Why is he complaining about this hotel room? It looks nice.
He wanted treats on the pillow.
Is it PET or pet?
Is that really it?
So I wasn't sure because PET is
Everyone's saying it's pet now.
like,
I
well,
would call it pet.
I think that the Mega Man on the menu says pet when he says it. So
Well, the dub actor?
yes, but I'm guessing also
All dubs point to pet.
maybe, but
Oh, it's cat.
at least the English dub does. All right, so I don't got Mega Man. I
Who do
don't
we
got
trust?
money. I don't got
Whoa,
chips.
look. It's a scientist.
Well, so this is a character from the first game, who was a bad guy for one of the chapters.
Otacon.
Not Otacon.
Little crossover.
It's Mr. Higsby.
First name Otacon.
It's not Huey.
Huey Higsby. I'm on a weird chip collecting trip.
Do you have any?
Can you give me some for free?
I've already got mugged. I don't need this. Oh,
Thank you for the follow.
Antonio.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's wrong, Lan.
That's not the land I used to know. Oh, yo, 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 huh?
Supposed to be him crying.
He was just trying to sing the One Piece rap. Oh, yo, yo. You took a bite of gum gum.
Well, guess what? He's not going to be there anymore.
No, I sure hope he is. Or it's going to be a very short adventure.
Why is he so mad about the hotel room?
Oh, what's up, Alan?
Ooh, Alan?
Oh no! He sent out a virus!
Whoops.
Lan! Why are you making so many stupid decisions today? Okay, him being like right.
Alan, thank you for the resub.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
51
so
times
him
catch.
being robbed of his money, not his fault. Everything else, totally Lance's fault.
Happy Kid Chameleon is on Switch Online Day.
Kid Chameleon too. Wow, there's just so many games that they added.
Okay. I wouldn't say he was begging to be robbed, but he should have known better than to get in that car with that stranger. That's just not what you
Kayla,
do.
did you just say someone was begging to be robbed?
I said I didn't say. I say he wasn't begging to be robbed.
I don't know if you're ever allowed to say
Those
that.
chips were for the taking.
Let's rock.
What if it? But what if you had no chips? What if you sold all your chips before you came here? Haha! Take that,
Then,
thief man.
then you'd be fine.
Oh no.
You can't actually sell your chips in these games. It's actually a little hard to get money in these games because of that.
Hey, thank you, Curl, for the resub.
Thank you,
Colonel,
Colonel.
#1 Mega Man Battle Network fan.
Number 1 Rockman.
Oh no! Lan, get out of here!
But we gotta find clues.
Why are you going into?
Wait, what's that
Scary
cool dog
alley
or
town.
fox or whatever on the crate?
Smells foul.
Is that the chicken
Ooh,
too?
or
Where's the roaches?
It's the Roach Fox.
No, that's Titus the Fox. He makes some good games. This? Who the hell are
I don't
you?
speak with strangers. You just talk to him.
Is that Bart Simpson? I don't. Good thumbnail. I'm Bart. Who the hell are you? But we watch each other's backs, but we don't take kindly to strangers. You know what's funny
in
though?
Utopia Park.
You went in the alleyway and you didn't lose any chips, but
Yeah.
you take a ride with this sketchy man in his car and all of a sudden you lose your chips?
Ooh. Lives on the back street.
Oh, time to talk to Jim.
Gotta talk to Jim.
Jim Backstreet,
I think Jim was the first person that we talked to.
Chameleon Kid.
You can't. You didn't start the sequence of events
Right.
necessary to talk to Jim.
Yes, yes. But now we have an in with Jim.
Jim the Backstreet Boy.
Guard.
Guard star.
All right. Well, I don't have any chips right now, or apparently I did. I don't know. Oh wait, maybe I give it to him later.
Search for the thief.
All right. So yeah, I think we have to beat the operator of. I think his name's Thunderman EXE.
Sound fair?
All right.
Gunman.
Usually it's pretty easy to win with using the gate program advance, but with Thunderman it's a little awkward since his clouds keep getting in the way. So we'll.
Do you like his intimidating up and down chimney?
That's how a lot of the net nobbies like to operate the boss ones. Since
Did you start this last week? I guess Saturday?
yeah, Mugen bought the physical version and it came in the mail on Saturday.
Saturday.
I don't remember seeing. Well, maybe you did play it on Saturday night. I just remember seeing. I'll occasionally see notifications of Daniel's playing Mega Man Battle Network. I go, oh yes, and I'm not playing it right.
So they have Cloudman in Battle Network 5, so there are net nobbies like Thunderman.
Did you need to go forward one for that to hit?
I thought I was as forward as I could be, but oh geez.
I don't think it hit.
No, it didn't hit. That is actually a special chip. So here, that's another thing I didn't show. For these games, oh wait, I have to do it through the Mega Man menu. Well, if I ever get back to the Mega Man menu, I'll show off that part.
You're so close to Gator.
I know, but
You have to unlock it or something first.
yeah, well, you have to have all 3 chips show up. Oh, jeez. But again, since he's, you know, he's not like one of the bad guys who's trying to delete you. He's a friendly operator. So when you lose to ones like them, it's not game over, thankfully. Let's safety save anyway. But
rematch.
It's not going to really matter for this game because I already did what I could. But you see how there's a download chip option there?
There we go.
So for the collection, they added in special things.
Butterfingers.
Like these are chips, sort of like how, you know, you would get special promotional Pokemon like download Mew or whatever. These are chips that, at least for the Japanese versions, you would like go to events and stuff, and you could download and get these special chips. So all of the Mega Man games have it where you can just download these right away if you want to use them. And that's what that one that I used was Aqua Gospel.
What's the best frame of Homer reaching for the Butterfinger? Because if we're gonna have a Butterfinger coming in,
I like when his eyes are wide open.
when his eyes are wide open.
So I guess that's before he's reaching, though. Oh, I do have a guard.
I don't know. There's a few good ones on here, but
Well, and that's another thing I was thinking about, like when I was talking earlier with the online portion where you basically have to pick a version, and so it's made the online sort of separated as far as like everyone's playing on their own different versions of Mega Man Battle Network. If they released like a Pokemon collection, that would just be crazy because it's like, oh, I'm playing on Gen 1, well, I'm playing on Gen 2. It's like, it's a lot to take in if they had a collection like that, but I feel like with Pokemon, they know it sells so well that they're not going to worry about, you know, releasing them all in one collection.
How do you feel about blended frames, Homer?
I don't like the blended one.
You don't like blended Homer? What about melon bread Homer?
Oh, I do like melon bread.
But do you like this Homer?
It's scary. I don't like them.
Oh, and you know what? Something I just realized.
Well, now that you're deleted, can you tell me if the Homer's any good?
Yeah, that one's good.
That's what you like.
Yes.
That's what he likes.
So I just noticed I'm taking a lot of damage, and that's because I'm the Aqua Shield style. Might be a good idea to take off the Aqua Shield style when fighting an electric Navi.
We like to add useful commands on Multitap. Ooh, I don't know. What do you think about this one? That's kind of high quality. You like when he doesn't have any teeth out.
Yes.
When is he getting a Butterfinger?
I'll add both.
The Simpsons early on had a lot of Butterfinger commercials.
Should we just add multiple Butterfinger? Like, is 2 even enough?
No.
Oh man, I didn't hit with any of those.
How many Butterfingers commands do we need?
One for every day of the week.
Oh, one for every day of the week?
Yeah.
Just 2. 2 will do for now. And Butterfingers 3. Let me re-upload this to Discord where nothing can possibly go wrong. Ooh, it's a WebP as well.
Here.
Finally got it.
Butterfingers 3. Alright, 3 Butterfingers.
Yay, got him.
But you see how brutal it is waiting for just one chip to show up.
Got a trophy.
Oh yeah, this game has Chibos.
Sir, how excited are you for PB Crisps to never return?
I thought you were going to say that they did return. I would be very excited for that. They brought back Dunkaroos, so I think anything's possible, right?
PB
Crisp is definitely my #1 most requested snack to return if I can get it.
Customers beg for popular discontinued snack. Everyone wanted Dunkaroos, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad because, yeah, I was saying, oh, they should bring back Dunkaroos, and
but if PB Crisps come back,
it'll be different.
It'll be different.
It'll be different with PB Crisp.
This time it'll be different.
This time it'll be different.
Oh.
I mean, with Dunkaroos,
They do look pretty good.
with Dunkaroos, you could already sort of, you know, recreate it if you got some frosting and you got some crackers or whatever, but PB crisps.
There's nothing like it.
Oh my god.
What are PB crisps?
I can't describe it. It's like there's like a cookie outer shell.
I bet Wikipedia
There's
could.
a peanut butter innard.
I nearly broke my teeth on some hard Butterfinger BBs.
Oh.
Ouch.
So I
Yeah, candy can be dangerous sometimes because you never know like how stale it's gonna be or
essentially a PB crisp was a graham cookie shaped like a peanut shell and filled with mouth-watering peanut butter cream.
oh, so
It
good.
does sound really tasty.
And there was a chocolate variation.
There was
too.
chocolate. Yeah.
And I mean, I remember when we would go to our cousin's house,
S'mores Ritz Bits.
they would always have them, and that was like the thing I look forward to most.
Candy cane.
Whoppers can kind of be like that sometimes. The same as BB or as the Butterfinger BBs. Not as bad though. Butterfinger BBs were like always hard.
I want candy. Darn it. Strawberry PB&J crisps. Whoa.
Please help.
Where would you buy these crisps from?
Well, you can't get them now.
Yeah, Kayla, you just can't.
Like there's some things where like they still have the candy in like some regions or whatever. That is
Store.
not the case with PB crisps.
It sounds like that they had a really good thing going. Why would they stop it?
I don't know.
Vintage
Alright.
Planter PB&J crisp product box. Mr. Peanut. Empty. Oh, there's no product in it.
No product.
I don't want the empty box, I want the full candy.
Yeah.
Give me the goodies.
The problem with Dunkaroos is that none of the people demanding a comeback are 10 years old anymore.
Yeah, I think that hurts it a bit.
I thought Dunkaroos were still here.
I mean, no, yeah, they brought them back, but now that everyone's older, they realized, hey, these aren't that great. I don't know if they actually changed the Dunkaroos at all. Like, again, I don't have that great of a memory.
Did they change the?
It probably helps that I never grew up eating them.
If they changed them, it was for the worst, but chances are they're the same, and yeah, it's like they're just not that great. Like, I can't believe how brittle they are.
PB crisp.
The
Well, I enjoy
cookies
them.
I sort of remember them being more like sort of graham cracker cookies. I don't know if that's the case.
No dunks for Congo.
I mean, they still have them in stores. They have them all over the place. They even went widespread with them after their initial batch.
Widespread.
When do you remember them originally running them? Along.
I know they would have had them like around the year 2000 at least, maybe a little before then.
Ah, okay. That tracks with why I probably have never seen them.
Early mid 90s. That's what Bad Mania. Ooh, cheese balls.
Cheese ball.
Okay.
But there's cheese balls right now. I don't know.
Why do we want these?
I don't know if there's Planters cheese balls, but there are cheese balls,
They have beaver nuggets.
and they have beef.
Someone brought them to work today, so I had a single beaver nugget, and I said that was good enough.
One beaver nugget.
I needed to save them for dinner.
Oh.
I think I've described them in the best possible way. They taste like pancakes if they were in a corn puff form. That's how it tastes to me.
I mean, they smell like waffles, so makes sense.
It's nice, but I can understand not wanting to eat them forever. Whoever brought them will not see them tomorrow. They will not make it. Food goes to work to die.
Food goes to work to die.
It goes that, but like it dies in a good, honorable way. It gets eaten by people.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I contributed. I ate a little. That's what happens.
Keebler Magic Metals. I'm looking at discontinued snack foods now.
Why?
what we can't have.
Magic Metals.
How would you do that? You're just gonna get hungry.
No, most of them look pretty gross so far.
Ooh, a net dealer.
Net dealer.
Oh, that's
You
right.
wanna-
I don't have any money.
I miss
Well,
being
if
able
you
to bring my
grind them, you can
unwanted
get some
snacks
money.
to the office. Flavored blasted graham goldfish.
I was never into goldfish. Never really. My brothers were.
I have to tell a harrowing story. So
Okay.
we had to do interviews at my job, and I had finally been strong-armed into turning on a camera so that the candidates feel more welcome to the team.
Yeah.
Only for them to never turn their cameras on once they join.
If you saw this face, would you feel welcome?
Yeah.
I do.
I'd be scared away.
Yeah, these mice are pretty bad. Because right now they don't look so terrifying, but if you get them down to half health, they start moving faster and shooting faster.
That's a little scary.
So you want to kill them before you get them down halfway.
Oh, he's small. How can you be mad at that creature?
They're evil, Kayla.
I like them.
I don't know. A lot of the viruses are pretty cool in this game. You can see some of them on the side border. I don't know if they have the rat, though. Oh.
Crispity, crunchity. Oh, it's about this close in that one. Butterfingers 4.
They're all just variations of the same image.
Kayla, what's wrong with that?
Nothing, I guess.
Let's get the Butterfingers 50, people. Xenoblade 3 expansion story dropping in a week. Got too many to play.
Xenoblade?
Too many to play.
Wait.
Dan and Sprinklins. Those were coming.
Sprinklin?
You know, honestly, here's the thing about Sprinklins.
Sprinkler.
The Sprinklins brought me in because, like, I would never eat plain yogurt. And then I think the Dan and Sprinklins revealed to me that plain yogurt was something I could enjoy.
It's just yogurt
plain
with
yogurt.
sprinkles, right?
It was more like a vanilla yogurt, I feel like, not plain.
I'm trying to remember if I may have had those because I definitely I like the yogurts that have like the one that has the Oreo crumbles that you put in them. I like those.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are yummy.
Get that crumble.
Jif power-ups.
I say that and then I haven't had one
Not
in quite a
PB
while,
Crisp.
but I would gladly eat them again.
Squeeze it.
The problem is remembering to eat the yogurt before it gets icky.
Giggles cookies. What are Giggles cookies?
Giggle?
All the things that are good for you go bad way too quickly.
I see Giggles
It's a
and they look
curse.
scary.
Maybe they are bad?
Would you eat a face?
Whoa, those are the Giggles. Those look cursed.
I don't like them.
I wouldn't eat a
look
Giggles cookie.
Giggles?
They look like they're.
Who made those?
Those look like someone's they've been punished to be a cookie eternally.
Well, let me read the package. It says forged in the fires of hell.
What?
That makes sense.
Oh, from Nabisco.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good.
No, but I feel like the packaging should have said that.
Boo made them.
That would have definitely
Some real people.
sold some cookies, possibly. Those are scary.
No, beats. Boo.
Disney has meat.
Oreo sippers. What?
What's this?
Trix yogurt was good. I thought.
I love me
Didn't
some
they bring
Trix.
it back? This is actually.
I never thought it went away. I've always liked Trix yogurt. I grew up eating that. I still like it. My favorite one is probably the strawberry one's alright. I like the berry one the most. Blue and purple, and then mix up, and it gives more purple. That one's my. Oh no, it's blue and red, and then it becomes purple. That one's my favorite. The berry one.
The berry one.
We'll get a package of berry and strawberry, and you'll notice that I tend to eat the ones I want more. So then Mugen sees a bunch of strawberries that have been abandoned by me.
What are the
case
best
of any snack that we get?
snacks to eat while playing Game Boy Advance?
Probably nothing that gives you sticky hands.
Oh, everything gives you.
During a game, it's most important for kids to stay hydrated, so keep the water flowing.
Yeah, that's right.
A halftime snack that contains primarily carbohydrates like fruit, crackers, or pretzels is ideal for halftime.
I forgot to get
Mega
the
Man
water.
halftime.
I'll go get it later.
What are some quality of life improvements or general design improvements you think would have really benefited these games?
The number one thing that I'm a little surprised they didn't add, but I think maybe part of it is because, again, the nature of these games and like how some things that you want to do, like soft reset if you don't get the thing you want or whatever, is I'm surprised they don't have any kind of auto saving. Because these games are really brutal where you can go far in a map and then you just die, and if you didn't remember to save during any part.
Is there a part where you could save and you regret it though?
I don't think so.
So autosave would have made a lot of sense.
Like maybe again, the only thing I can think of is like, yeah, if you are like trying to get a certain rank with like a Navi to get like a chip or something, and you want to reload your save.
Double save.
Yeah, it's like they would have had to come up with some system like that. And
But aren't the saves in this game pretty chunky, like for GBA cart? And honestly, the process of writing the save, I wonder, because if they tried to do auto, well, they could probably do auto save, but I guess they just decided against the auto save.
And I mean, I'm sure they're also wanting to prevent, because it's sort of the Pokemon deal where like, since you can trade chips and stuff with people, they wouldn't want people to like trade chips and then reload, even though you can do stuff like reload your Switch cloud save or something. So I feel like
For this, they could have done auto saves or whatever.
yeah,
On GBA, I don't know if they could have.
yeah, like I can understand not having it on the GBA, but and that's more just like at the time auto-saving I think was less prevalent, but it seems like I think that would help the most. And I hope that if they do make a Mega Man Legends collection, they strongly consider doing that, because Mega Man Legends is the same way, where if you don't save at, and you can't just save anywhere in Mega Man Legends. In Mega Man Battle Network, you have no reason not to save all the time because you can save anywhere. Legends, though, you always have to save at data. So if they don't include a autosave in Legends, whew.
It'd be nice if you had multiple save slots, though.
No, that would be cool if they had multiple save slots, except for the fact, again, of since you're playing online, you're like trying to build up one file to get chips and stuff, so that when you play against other people and stuff, that you have your full.
Are there any GBA games that do autosave?
I feel like there's got to be. Well, I can't think of,
because there's a good reason I could think of you wouldn't want to do it. If your batteries die during the autosave.
Yeah, like generally they don't want to do it, but Mega Man Battle Network does have points where it autosaves. If you do the special chip traders or whatever in some of the later games, they don't want you to save scum. So when you use the thing, it saves there. I think they sort of warn you that it's going to save though, so obviously if you had low battery, it would be a very bad idea to go up to the chip trader and do that, but it does save automatically when you do those.
Wario Land 3 on Game Boy Color autosaves. Well, there you go.
Nice. Yeah, I figure maybe some like Nintendo games, maybe.
SP.
I don't think, well, no, you have to save in like all the Mario Advance games.
With how many like power flickers we have around here, our house is a danger zone for firmware updates and
Scary thing.
saving your games.
I learned very quickly that, especially with RPGs, my favorite thing is probably, my favorite thing is to recommend saving as much as I can, because I don't want to get angry at my RPG that I'm playing and have a power flicker happen, then I go, oops, lost several hours of progress.
Oops.
Yeah, and like on the Wii U versions, because they released these on the Wii U, and you can do save states on the Wii U versions, and you can't do that on the Legacy Collection. For some of the later games, though, like here, I should probably stop playing Battle Network 2. I've been playing it for a while. Should switch out to some of the other games.
Switch it out.
There's other games?
Water.
Well, so yeah, this is the first half of the collection.
He's back.
So with Mega Man Battle Network
Oh, what's up, Addy?
1 and 2, hey Addy,
Good to see you. Streams up, Jiggy's up.
they only had one version, but for Mega Man Battle Network 3 on, they started having 2 versions. So in a way, you kind of get 2 saves, but it's really just playing on the different versions.
All right, let's go.
All right. Rural Michigan.
Ooh. Are you having fun, Addy?
Are we 240p? Or audio only?
No, they did not include the DS version of Battle Network 5 or the DS version of Battle Network 1. This collection only has the GBA games, and it only has Mega Man Battle Network 1 through 6 on it. But it has both versions of all the titles.
480. Kill, we're 480p.
480p height?
That's like 480 pixels vertically.
Well, the reason why I didn't play much Battle Network 3, Curdle, is because you might remember you requested us to play Battle Network 3 on the stream before, so we beat all of Battle Network 3 on Multitap already.
We did?
Yeah, there's really no reason to show off the game anymore because we showed off.
Why do they all have Funko eyes?
It does.
So, what other? I thought you beat at least one other one on the stream, didn't you?
Well, I'm glad you bring that up, Kayla, because we did, again, by request of Curdle, we did start to play Battle Network 5, but we didn't quite make it to the end.
Oh, so we need to play Battle
We
Network
got
5.
through it a lot, but we didn't quite make it to the end. But because we're playing the Legacy Collection tonight, we can beat Battle Network 5.
We can?
Yes.
Whoa.
How do we do that?
We just gotta beat it. I don't see any problem with that.
Is it a long
Oh no,
game?
he's going into the butter dimension.
It's kind of a long game. I forget how many streams we played. I feel like we played either 2 or 3. I think we might have played 3 streams of it, and we still didn't make it to the end. But don't worry, tonight we're gonna make it to the end, so we can say that we finished Battle Network 3, 5, and Kayla beat Battle Network 1.
I did it, and me, I won.
We're gonna have half of the Mega Man Battle Network games all beaten on Multitap.
Wow. So quickly, too.
Yeah.
Wait, yo.
Why is it telling you how to play? I thought you knew.
So that's another option that they probably should have added to the Battle Network collections.
No
It's not
tutorials.
that big of a deal, but in all of the games, you get this tutorial at the beginning to tell you how to play,
it makes
how to do the battle.
sense for if you're looking at it individually, but with the whole series.
Yeah, Kayla beat Battle Network 1.
I did it.
She did it at the start of the stream.
I beat it with the Buster Max.
It's the
Buster Max.
It's the first. Oh wait, he wants me to choose the can. Sorry. It was the first Mega Man game Kayla ever beat,
The only one I've ever beat.
and the only one she will ever beat.
Yeah. Just clarify that.
I know when.
But at least now I've beaten a Mega Man game. I don't know if I feel
So do you know
fulfilled,
what
though.
the background is a reference to? Anybody?
Cubes.
Actually, the GameCube.
And
Really?
why is it specifically the GameCube?
Oh, is this a game?
I mean,
Got cubes in it.
there is
Yeah.
a GameCube in these games. I think Dex's room has a GameCube. in
Oh,
it.
really?
And I think they show the GameCube logo in Battle Network 2 when you're in the computer. And it's
Cool.
kind of surprising they didn't remove those or edit those, because they did remove some Nintendo console references in the other Legacy collections.
What's right at the end? Or is that a spoiler?
Oh, well, so do you not remember what the last boss was?
No.
It's a guy called Alpha. He has this red eye, and he is really tough to beat because he has like this shield part that you need to break down before you
Oh.
can start damaging him. And he's throwing out attacks constantly. And yeah, the idea of speedrunning any of these games is really daunting because obviously you don't want to save a whole lot because that'll waste time. And if you have to reload your save, then your speedrun's kind of ruined anyways. But you have to figure out, exactly where you're going. You have to figure out where all your upgrades are. You have to switch in your chips. So it's a lot to keep track of, and I can't believe you're going for it, Curdle, but kudos to you.
Go, Curl. Do it.
for
You've got
speedrun.
this.
And you're not speedrunning just Battle Network 3. You did 6 also, right? You're trying to speedrun all these Battle Network games? Maybe not Battle Network 1. A lot of people are really down on Battle Network 1 because it was the first one and it, has a couple of issues with it. But I gotta say, I really enjoyed playing through it just because it's pretty straightforward with the scenarios. In a lot of these later games, they sort of like to pad things out.
But that might be good for a road trip game.
Yeah, I think like it was definitely good as far as,
Value.
yeah, but when you're trying to replay it through a collection, it's like, oh boy, not this again.
Value turns into annoying.
Yes. And, like, I couldn't believe it with Battle Network 6. They have you do like all these things before you can like get the Soul Cross or whatever. They basically come up with these overworld mini games that are interesting.
Thank you for teaching me what I have already known.
What if you only had one rental for the week and it was Paladin's Quest on Super Nintendo?
I guess I would learn to love Paladin's Quest then.
That's right. Play Ball only gets one rental for the week, and he gets Prisoner of War on NES.
No.
POW.
He's allowed to ride his Heelys in school?
Never again.
Yeah. Don't you think they're cool?
I'm pretty sure I've seen kids who are not allowed to wear those in school.
Well, this is the future. The future's different.
Yeah.
Future, you're allowed to wear shoes that'll make you fall on.
We like Heelys.
Wasn't everyone going to meet about the chat tonight? Didn't I talk to everyone? Did I not talk to Mail or whatever? Oh, there she is. I can't wait for our chat tonight. That was very important.
Why did we have to talk to everybody? We're going to talk to them later.
Oh, frick, I'm lost in the school. Is this the way downstairs?
It's not the same.
Pick
Careful.
these.
Yeah, that's his chip shop. I guess it's not open right now. Back in ACDC, but his store is still
Are
closed.
soaps cooler than Heelys? Ooh. I would say so. Soaps let you grind, right? Be like,
Yeah. Did they bring back soap shoes?
what is ephemeral? Sorry, I can't say it. Fantasia. What is that? Is that a game I should be looking up, or will it get me in trouble?
Oh, I have to talk to Mom.
I don't know.
It's an RPG that nobody likes, is what it looks like.
Ephemeral is the word.
Thank you.
It's like,
Is that a Sonic character or
Fleeting.
something?
no.
Fleeting.
Wait, what's he saying?
Fleeting.
It's similar to Majora's Mask.
Go to the park. Oh, that's where they're actually meeting.
People love Majora's Mask.
Well, they say the plot's similar.
Oh, then that's not what we want to hear.
It
Majora's
was
Mask
originally
already
to be
exists.
released on the Dreamcast.
It's here!
Elephant!
The elephant's like.
There's my squirrel.
And there's the squirrel.
Everyone's here, Landwar. Are they hiding inside of the squirrel statue?
I guess they were. I don't know. Is this how you decide when to chat? Let's all decide a time to chat later.
Is that a Shy Guy map?
We're meeting. I thought we were chatting now. I recognize that cowboy.
Ooh, DNN.
He's a bad man.
Is it Cowboy
We don't know
Chad?
that yet. No, well, I mean, we do know it. Again, we played this game already.
A magical
I always
talking
forget
loop.
its name, though.
I did notice the loop
Yeehaw, cowboy.
on the cover.
So this game does not include any of the spin-offs or any of the games where Mega Man made cameos in. So no Onimusha Blade Warriors, no Mega Man Network Transmission, and no Battle Chip Challenge.
Oh man.
Network Transmission wasn't a cameo.
Well, I'm saying it didn't. There's no spin-offs or
This is
games.
the Battle Network
Oh,
collection.
there's no games that they can't emulate.
Not
well.
the Battle Network
Got it.
adjacent collection.
They stuck to GBA games only on this one.
Because
They stuck to the low-hanging fruit. Got it.
And even then, they didn't do Battle Chip Challenge.
go Pikachu go. I'm gonna charge him up.
Did they have, was there another spin-off game besides Battle Chip? Oh, they had Mega Man Battle Network 4.5. They did not put that on this either. But that's probably because they never localized 4.5.
Did they put the
There's the Battle Network
DS
4.5?
game?
No, and yeah, they didn't put the DS game. They didn't put the DS version of 5 or the DS version of 1, which, again, they never localized that. But
Was there anything like additional done to those DS games, or is it just wow?
Yes.
It's on a screen, two screens now.
So a lot of people are sad that they didn't include the one for Mega Man Battle Network 1, because basically, like I was saying, Battle Network 1
cool controller?
was the first one that was a little primitive in some aspects. So when they did that re-release, they updated like the portraits. They made it so that the chips actually highlight and stuff right. They did a bunch of things to bring it up to speed with the other games.
Okay.
So yeah, people are a little sad that they didn't at least try to implement some of those improvements or whatever. But what you gonna do?
Was 5 more just 5 but on DS?
Now 5 they went a little crazier with, because they had some features, like they had it where you could play both versions of Battle Network 5.
Okay.
And like they included some extra things that you could do with the Nobbies, like I think you could like call them in at any time, and they had like a 3D Mega Man on the bottom, sort of like they do in this game.
So no Rockman EXE Operate Shooting Star?
Yeah, that's the remake of Battle Network 1 for the DS. And
Oh.
it's not on here. It
That's
does
what they
not
call it?
Have any of the information. They call it that because they released it to sort of promote
Star
Mega Man
Force.
Star Force, because there's a special scenario they added to it.
The crossover?
That's right, where a crossover from, I think it's Clockman EXE, comes from the future or something. And so that way the Star Force Mega Man and Mega Man EXE get to meet. And I think you actually get to play as the Star Force Mega Man.
Wow, they met.
Yeah. But it did.
Clockman EXE.
No, not clock. Like
Clockman EXE.
the thing that tells time on the wall. You should head to the square for the preliminaries. Okay. No, but like, yeah, that would have been cool because they didn't localize that. They didn't bring that out in the US. And it, you know, obviously didn't help Star Force.
What's it called? Canodum?
Yes. Because it can't move or do anything except shoot straight ahead. It's dumb.
So dumb. Get the punk out.
It's more like stomp.
It's stopped. Wait, this does 40. It's better.
Phone yours is a smart cannon because you can.
Yes, I'm smart because I can
It's
move.
more like a
somehow.
mobile cannon. Cannon
Mobile
that
cannon.
move. So you said the Star Force game is on here?
No.
Oh, it's not.
So that's what Operating Shooting Star, the remake of the first Battle Network game.
Did they at least include the entirety of the animated show on
No.
this collection?
No, they did not. But
They couldn't even do the bare minimum?
but
You gotta
they-
get the
sloppy.
GBA movie player for that, bro.
on YouTube they I don't know if they're done because the Japanese version they have a lot more episodes. They're re-releasing the entire show on YouTube for a limited time.
Oh,
like,
nice.
Like they're gonna take it off of YouTube eventually, but right now you can
But it's
watch
free
it.
right now?
You can watch it for free.
Watch
you,
it now.
You can watch the Japanese version, or they have.
You can watch it or you can download it.
Right. And I mean, it's great because for a lot of the episodes, for the at least for the dub version, they never released like DVDs or anything for them, so people only had like TV rips of them. So it was great for them re-releasing the dubs, and I think some episodes might have like even never. Well, I think at least they were only released on TV or something.
Is it legal to download YouTube videos? The answer's MC.
The answers may shock you.
Free to watch.
But yeah, the dub, they didn't cover all the episodes that the Japanese version did. So the Japanese version, they might still be adding episodes, I'm not sure. Because they had a lot of seasons for the Battle Network anime.
Did they like just not adapt, like dub all of it, or is
Yeah.
it like a Pokemon Sonic situation?
No, yeah,
Did-
they stopped dubbing it.
No, okay.
And Bad Maniac says they did skip some episodes. Or
Are there Mega
These
Man
episodes weren't as exciting.
Battle Network tournaments with cash prizes?
The episode where Lan gets his stuff stolen from him, we don't need to see that one.
well, that's one thing that bugged me because first off, with the dub, they have the voices like the Surfer Mega Man, which I'm not a fan of.
Surfer Mega Man?
He sounds like a surfer.
But like, have I heard this voice before?
Well, they got him back for this collection. So here, hold up.
Oh, okay.
They a lot of times they won't reuse voice actors for Mega Man, but for whatever reason,
What's next?
like for the Japanese version, they've been using the same voice actors for a bunch of different like promotional stuff because even after Battle Network ended, it was still popular. But like,
They had a Mega Man Battle Network 6 tournament at Comic-Con 2006.
well, that's awesome.
But I think the prizes were just DS lights.
I mean, still, that would have been so cool because again, in Japan they like had tournaments for each of the games, whereas in the US they probably only had a few like that.
Rockman EXE.
Has this
tournament.
English voice actor been voicing Mega Man in other games?
No, so as
Just
far
in the
as far as I know, he only voiced him in the cartoon, but they brought him back, which again is really surprising because that anime aired in like I don't know 2004, 2003, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm surprised they went through the trouble of getting the voice back.
We need Surfer Mega Man back.
They got him. All right, that's the first volume. That's the first 3 games. We're
It's
gonna
split into 2 volumes.
yeah. So they've been
So all the cartoons are on volume 2.
have any of the cartoons.
Is network transmission on volume 3?
Hey.
Sizzling circuits.
I don't know. The people are saying that they should release a Mega Man collection that's just spin-offs or something because they keep skipping the spin-offs like Mega Man.
Ooh, yeah, we were trying to figure out the name for that, right? Like Mega Man Leftovers.
Yeah. Yeah. The left.
Mega Man and his Mega Minis.
Mega Man bargain sale.
Mega Man bite-sized bits.
Bite-sized bits.
Well, what I was gonna say that bugs me besides the dub is it does not follow the game storyline usually. Like they use a bunch of the same characters,
Mega Man the Wily Boars. Mega Man Misfits.
but they tell their
Not
story.
so Mega Man.
So yeah, I don't think
Daniel, you don't want any of these collections?
I want I think it would be great because again, I think the only thing
Mega Mishaps.
I think they've only
No, don't
re-released
call
Mega
them
Man
that.
Stalker on like one of those plug and play things.
Mega Man's Oopsie Doodles.
That's the saddest fate for a game is when it gets stuck to being a plug and play.
Yeah. So I mean, I would like it. And at first they put those arcade games on the plug and play, but they've re-released the arcade games on their arcade collection at least.
Mega Misery. Which one would you buy?
All right, let's go.
I don't know. I think
Mega Man Miscellaneous.
I think they should, because again, the only main series that they haven't made collections for now are Mega Man Legends
Mega Man What's Wrong?
and Mega Man Star Force. Those are the only two that they haven't made collections for so far.
The art style has changed so much.
Yeah, I'm glad you know. So again, they separated 4, 5, and 6 on the second.
Oh, they're
volume,
small.
But starting with 4, they changed the whole art style.
Why?
I think the reasoning was to make it more visible for the GBA. Like, you know, again, the first Battle Network was a launch title for the GBA.
Mhm.
Man.
So like, yeah, it came out right at the beginning, and here I guess they either did it because they're like, listen, people are seeing that these games are getting kind of stale, so let's change the art, or they did it because they're like, hey, we can do better art for the GBA now. We can make things brighter, easier to see.
Oh, Mega Man Soccer.
I mean, yeah. ACDC 3. And you'll notice also that like the whole internet interface, like they've got wider roads. It's easier to tell like where the right direction to go is and everything. So we're trying to improve as they went along to make things.
They wouldn't use the same sprites for 6 consecutive games. Ha 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 ha. That'd be silly.
I mean, like I think some things might be the same. Like I think the virus sprites are the same, or at least similar.
Yeah, I remember struggling to unlock Battle and Chase and then like playing it twice and being like, that's enough Battle and Chase.
Well, I was disappointed because I thought it was really cool they included Battle and Chase on there, but then I was like, whoa, it's missing a lot of stuff. And I didn't realize that when they localized it, which again, they only localized it, I think, in Europe. They never brought it to the US. They took out like all the voice acting and like, I think some music and stuff. So it was a little disappointing that way, but also...
No karaoke?
Yeah.
You blink.
Oh wait, I guess I can show. So another thing they did from 4 on.
You have a cheater shield?
Oh, so yeah, that's also a new feature.
Or a hula hoop?
They added in from 4 on a counter system. So if you attack an enemy right before they're about to attack,
Yeah.
you get the little hula hoop, like you said. And that makes it so your next attack does double damage.
Nice.
So they included some neat features like that to make the battling more exciting.
Spice it up.
Yeah. But they also included patch cards.
Patch cards.
So when Battle Network 4 was out, they had the e-reader out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, now we can, like sell these promotional cards and stuff where you slide the cards and you get special features. So some things you get are just like chips, just like in the other game, you get these battle chips.
Duo D.
Powerful.
Duo.
But then you get other things which like do special things, like you can change Mega Man to a different form and make him keep that form. You
Whoa.
can like scan a card and increase his max HP. Let's see, some of those special ones do weird stuff, like this one changes your buster to. So
Is this new to this, or was this like, because I know, I mean, like including it in the game like this, because they put them on Wii U, right? Could you do this stuff on Wii U?
You could not do this on Wii U. This is
Couldn't do it on
something
Wii
that
U.
they had to implement special, and
What's up, Stav?
you couldn't do it in the US versions. They never brought these cards to the US
Okay.
that you use with the US e-reader. So this is something that's brand
Nice
new to
feeling.
me, and I'm excited to see, and I'm glad they implement this, because it's real easy. You just select a card and you can apply it. The problem is that you see, well, for this game I'm not sure, because I think it's a little different, but for the later games, cards take up so many megabytes. So you have to have like the right amount of megabytes to use certain cards.
The plus 10 looked like the Dairy Queen logo. Just thought you liked to know.
Thank you.
Mega Man.
Oh, wait, is this ACDC 3 already? All right. I don't know where the person I'm supposed to meet is.
Just in case you wanted to know what game we were playing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been paying attention, so I can tell you that this is Mega Man Battle Network 4.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm in the game.
Which version though? There's 2 different versions. Wait,
I'm out
Kayla's quizzing you on which version.
of this.
yeah.
Battle Network 4 or which? Do you know, Kayla?
Oh yeah, I saw it
Oh,
earlier.
Kayla knows. Kayla knows the answer.
It's well, first off, it's Mega Man Battle Network 4.
That's,
Yes.
that's true.
There are 2 versions of the game.
All right, I'm gonna give Mugen a little hint.
No.
When you go to your menu, it changes the color depending on what version you're playing. So the color of the menu may give you a little hint.
Red
That's half of it.
Sun.
Yeah.
Oh. How'd you get the second half?
I mean, I've heard of this game before. I somehow missed it when you picked it earlier, but
Don't worry, I got it. I'll have to trip you up on the next one. Don't worry.
Kayla's gonna. Maybe we can find another Mr. Quiz or whatever.
Mr. Quiz. A group of
I'm your
people who
dad.
own
I
e-readers.
turned your
2 of
son
them.
into a robot.
Mui's got an
My
e-reader.
brother.
Freem's got an e-reader. Guess what? We got an e-reader. I bet Dragmar does too.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like we definitely
And Kayla's got an e-reader.
may have had one, but I don't think we used it. We didn't get a lot of cards for it.
Getting more popular all the time.
Well, we definitely didn't use ours a lot, but we did use it in.
Mario.
We used
I
it
thought-
in Mario 3. You could get levels and stuff and like special powers, and then for Pokemon, I forget if it was Ruby and Sapphire or Fire Red and Leaf Green. You could get the Eon ticket.
Oh,
Eon
yeah,
ticket.
That
so
was
the-
that was an e-reader card, and you use that to get like Latios and Latias or
The
something.
Yeah.
menu is blue and
Because
3
it was
white
for the
and
one-
white and 3 blue. Is that true?
Wait, what?
For Mega Man Battle Network 3.
Oh yeah, it's white and blue in the U.S., but black and white in Japan. Actually, no. In Japan, there's no white. I think it's just black. There's the original version, and then they released Mega Man Battle Network.
Oh, okay. There's no cooking like mom's cooking. That's so true.
And I think they did that with a couple of the games where, like, I know at least with Battle Network 5, they first released the Proto Man version, and then the Colonel version they released later on. Like, it's like, ooh, here's the special version with a new character, Colonel.
We love Colonel.
Colonel.
But then in the US, they're like, here's both versions.
You could scan E-Series Pokemon TCG cards to get Pokédex.
Yeah, like the
entries.
actual trading cards would have them on the side.
Yeah, that's right. Like the Ruby Sapphire gen.
Cards.
Yeah.
And the most
I remember that.
The most annoying things were the e-reader cards where like they had whole games on them, so you had to scan multiple cards. But it was kind of cool.
We need a cards forget it sound effect. I'm surprised we don't have that.
We definitely had the trading cards that had the e-reader bars on there. I wondered why there were bars on there. I guess I wasn't smart enough to know. Maybe we
Yeah.
didn't have an e-reader. We probably just had
Xeno
cards for
Amiibo.
it.
Yeah, that's what those cards did. But I feel like a lot of the times for the trading cards, it wasn't anything too exciting. It just gave like Pokédex info or something like that.
But that's usually on the card already.
Well, maybe it did something else. I don't know.
I should look into it.
Pass the time by talking with people in town. They got rid of the elephant slide.
Reader.
Cards.
They're still making. Still making Amiibo?
I'm an Amiibo. In case you didn't know.
If Amiibo were still super popular, they definitely would have released a Battle Network Amiibo. But I feel like,
Keep going.
and I guess the
Amiibo.
other thing is this game isn't a Nintendo exclusive game, so
The strip contains Pokedex information, a brief card summary, and information on the content of the long strip. Okay.
That's why I chose this border, MeWe, but maybe I should choose a less intimidating border. You got one with Mr. Famous.
Famous.
This one actually has new art in it, so we can use this one, but you only get half their face.
I see what happened. They got rid of the Pokedex entry so they would force you to buy a peripheral just to find out what they say. And it's just reused Pokedex entries from other games.
Oh, that's baloney.
Freem, what is that?
No.
That looks painful.
Cool. I mean, better than an elephant fly.
Is that some kind of action park stuff? I don't know. It's scary.
Let's look for that new electrical store.
Store sells electricity?
A popular star's on the TV at the storefront. My favorite star. I can't stop staring.
The Bell Isle
No.
slide.
I can't describe who they are.
Is it fun or is it?
Inafune. Gotta be Inafune.
Riders catch a little too much air on a Detroit slide.
That's not good.
I'm in Bell Network.
Oh, is Mugen the one on the TV? Oh, it's Circuit City?
Oh, there you go. There's your... I think they mean this store. You know, the computer store.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna
Is
try
that the
this out.
electrical store? I mean, I guess it's an electrical store.
It's electrical.
It's got electronic things in it. I think they mean electronic store, not electrical. Like,
well,
this
they
store
sure
is
have
lit.
a lot of cool stuff. Nothing bought.
Cards.
Light bulbs?
Well, they won't be at the electrical store. They're going to be at the hardware store, my friend.
Mega Man isn't good
Oh,
enough
wait,
for
why
an
did-
amiibo like Shovel
He
Knight.
went outside and then he went back in.
Mega Man got a gold amiibo, so
Yeah, he got a gold painted amiibo.
he got a gold
The
painted
classic
amiibo.
one did, at least.
Oh, not Battle Network.
Right.
Mega Man.
I was saying if amiibos were still really big, I feel like they definitely would have released one for this game. But I feel like the only amiibos there are now are like rarely for some Nintendo games. Maybe Splatoon.
Maybe Splatoon.
There's a whole back alley where I can't see what's going on.
You gotta talk to Mail, too.
It seems like every time where I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, it's supposed to be, oh, you need to talk to Mail. Roll and Glide are in there too. Jack me into the stereo. Okay.
So who is Glide based off of?
Glide is based off of a character from Mega Man Legends 2.
There was something interesting they were doing where they were trying to promote the floss.
What is that? Vampire. I don't like him.
You said Legends 2?
Yeah, so Yai's design is actually based off of a character from Legends 2 also. One of the people who give you like the quiz in Legends 2.
Oh, I see. There's a certain look about these people.
But,
Quiz people.
well, I mean, I don't know. There's a whole different thing to that.
What's up,
I don't know,
Bowser?
that's probably true too, but no, they had just made Mega Man Legends 2 the year before they started making the Battle Network games. So there's a lot
Red
of Mega Man Legends stuff that they put in there, including Glide, which in Legends 2, Glide was a bad guy and he looked a lot different, but he had the same colors.
Mega Man's dancing.
Roll EXE is based off of an N64 controller.
Oh, is that Legends 2 Glide?
Yes, that's Glide from Legends 2. If you can see him, he's holding a rose.
He doesn't look as regal as
He looks
well, or
cool. They both
as
look cool
knightly,
in their own
I don't
ways.
know.
This guy is this Glide's giving me Angemon energy right here, but especially
Who's that?
the hat,
Well,
the Magna Angemon energy.
and you know, apparently, Battle Network was heavily inspired by one of the Digimon movies.
Ah, I don't know which one.
There's one.
There's a lot of them.
What I think I read was it was one of the movies where they're like having to find like an access point to get on the internet, and so that inspired them to go through the whole thing where it's like, ooh, wouldn't it be cool if you have to go through the internet by reaching these different access points, like jacking in through the radio or whatever. So I don't know what movie they do.
I
that
know
in,
they were
but
struggling to get into the internet on our war game because
it's probably that one. then.
Yamato, which I mean that would be the Digimon movie they would reference because that's the Digimon movie.
Krieg.
Because Yamato and Takeru were trying to get access to the internet and they're in like the boonies, middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things like that in this game where like you'll be out in the middle of nowhere or whatever. It's like we gotta find some place that we can connect to the internet in.
Batman.
Mega Man can't do anything unless he's on the internet.
Batman. Can we talk for a minute about the recent news that has shooketh the Pokemon fan art community today?
That's some big news. Have you seen that, Kayla?
Big news?
I mean, it's not new news really. It's more like sort of a discovery of old stuff. So they have like a Japanese art book of like old Pokemon art, like, you know, those sort of watercolored art you would see from Gen 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it's blowing a lot of people's minds because for like the scans that they would use for like the US manuals and stuff, all the colors were blown out, and like the one on the left where like they were really saturated, sort of poorly scanned. Where
That
some
looks
of the
way
lines are
cooler.
And then the one on the right is what, you know, it's supposed to be with the right colors and stuff.
Whoa.
So a lot of people are blown away by like, they remember Bulbasaur being like blue in that old art and stuff, and it's like, no, he's supposed to be green.
Wow.
And it's nice to see that because I definitely haven't seen a lot of that art, and it's nice to see it in such high quality. Yeah. But some people are being a little weird about it because there are some instances where like even in like Japanese cards and stuff, Ivysaur kind of has that color scheme on the right. But then you have things like that where it's like obviously blown out where you can hardly see.
No, he was supposed to just look like used Trident. That's clearly what was intended.
Where is all this being found? I want to see.
Well, I think that there's like a whole project going on where they're trying to like update the art on Bulbapedia or something.
Nice.
So there's a couple of different people I think who are contributing.
It's Yai.
Wow, where'd you get that emo, Alan?
It says Fupu Yai.
No, frick. I have to actually subscribe to it.
Maybe you should just keep playing the game.
Okay.
Start needs all those Mega Man emotes.
I mean,
Maddie, is Maddie a Mega Man character?
yeah, Maddie's the operator of Color Man EXE from the first game.
Oh. Bad 90s
And-
scanner quality of art being done.
And yeah, I have that Sugimori art book where they have the Quenti comics and stuff, and that's really cool to see.
Has anyone ever made any Rockman EXE Mega Man Battle Network OCs?
Yes, definitely. Just like with Mega Man Classic, there's a bunch of...
What's up, boat guy?
And just like with the Classic series, and I guess pretty much all the other Mega Man series, they had contests where people could submit their boss designs, and some of them were turned into bosses in the game. And they're usually special Navis that, like, you know, you'll see like in areas all on their own, like Mr. Famous Gate Man. You remember me using
Oh,
Gate
yeah.
Man? Gate Man was a fan design Navi.
Gate Man EXE. Which Robot Masters didn't get Battle Network equivalents?
There's a couple of them from, I think all the Robot Masters from Mega Man 1 got Robot for Net Navis. And 2, they did not make ones for Crash Man. And there's another one that they skipped over. I think. I can't. They got Woodman, they got Metal Man, Airman. What, did they skip anyone besides Crash Man in 2?
Oh. So there really is no Crash Man EXE? I want to see these fan designs.
I mean, if you look up Crash Man EXE, then yeah, you'll see a lot of fan designs. That's mine. The fourth one is my Crash Man EXE on there.
Whoa.
But
Daniel, you're a Mega Man artist?
Wait, you can draw, Daniel?
do you believe that I would go on the internet and post Mega Man art?
Yes.
Wait, Daniel, you're a talented artist and you choose to draw Mega Man?
What the heck?
Leave him alone.
All right,
bro.
here's Crash Man EXE.
Look at that Vaporeon. That's a
And
big
Bomberman?
Vaporeon head.
So,
Vaporeon.
and Bomberman?
He's beautiful.
I mean, AX has some Bomberman art. For the Eevee line, there's a special case because for the virtual console releases of Pokemon, they released their own high quality scans for Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. So those are the only like Nintendo officially released versions where like they color corrected it how they liked and everything and released it. Whereas all these other ones that they're uploading, they're having to like scan and cut out from a book.
Mama.
Alright, I think I'm gonna regret this, but
Mega Man Battle Network
No
concept art.
regrets.
I really want to see an online net battle.
Great work today.
Wait, he turned evil?
Keep evil Mega Man.
Well, I don't know if you heard that, Mugen, but start with Battle Network 4. That's where they introduced the dark chips, which are powerful chips. But if you use them, it steals away one of your HP forever, and it makes Mega Man more evil. All right, so the game that, again, I think is supposed to be the most popular for online playing on this collection is Battle Network 6, because it has all the PvP.
He heard you mention online play, so he got toxic.
What game are you gonna play?
What game are you gonna play?
I loaded up this one and I tried to get some chips in it at least, so I'm not going to be, totally empty-handed. But we're gonna see if we can find any online games for Battle Network 6.
Says this song makes them feel like they're in a fancy restaurant.
Oh yeah, so you can change whatever menus play or whatever menu music is playing. This is one of the ones that they created for the collection, and that you actually got with the DLC that Mugen got with his pre-order, because they have these 2 songs only if you do the pre-order.
Woo, pre-order DLC.
But you could also change your menu song to this.
Stuff's happening.
Oh, well, this is the danger before you go online.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
No, Daniel, you're the one who knocks.
I am the one who opens the door.
You might be the one who gets knocked out.
Well, I understand there's probably going to be a bunch of killers online. I'm just hoping to find someone, because I want to do an online net battle.
You heard him queue up. Curdle's ready to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Curdle versus Start.
What? Colonel,
Let's go.
don't you have the computer version though? The PC version?
Oh, there's no crossplay.
No, there's no crossplay.
That's
sadly.
dumb.
I know.
I hate when games they do that now.
All right, as you can see, I've done no battles so far. This is gonna be my first online net battle.
Can I be honest? I feel like this is probably the console that's gonna have the least battles going.
Well, so they released this for Switch, PC, which Curdle got the PC version, and I think there are a lot more people playing on PC. And they also released it for PlayStation.
Okay.
So
People are gonna get PC so they can mod it and put in all their favorite EXE masters like Crashman.exe.
that's true. There's also a cool thing where there was already an online community for Battle Network, and they made an online service that uses the ROMs from the game to let you play online, and it has rollback. And they were actually ready when this game came out, so that you can buy a legitimate copy of Legacy Collection on your computer.
Slurp the ROMs out.
And yeah, it will use the ROMs from that, and you can play online with rollback. And if you want to look that up, I think they're called the N1GP group.
That's pretty cool.
And so if you're really into net battling and you're like, man, I wish this had better online netcode or whatever, check that out. But
If you're really into net battling and you don't want to make Mario mad.
all right, so
We already made Mario mad by not buying a game on his console.
Roll EXE back.
But see, this is what kills me, is again, there's different onlines for each of the games.
You will not lose chips as a result of these battles.
Well, yeah, because see, you could do this in the original games too, where you do a practice where it's just you fight for fun, or you could fight where whoever wins gets a chip from the other player.
Wait, so you could do a
No.
casual match where you lose chips.
Yes, well, see, so they, in fact, you're right, I need to change this to ranked, because I'm sure more people would want to be getting their ranked up. Because ranked is a thing specific for the Legacy Collection where you fight to try and get your online rank up. Whereas casual is basically like if you were playing on the original version, it's like there's no ranked system or anything. But yeah, so again, there's just so many different categories that I feel like.
All right, so what's your strat?
My strat is to... Ooh, and here's another thing you can do. Enable or disable patch cards. I think I have patch cards on. I guess I'll say enable, even though, again, bad idea. But whatever.
You gotta do what you can, Daniel,
Let's see
to
if
get
we can.
someone in.
Let's see if we can find anyone online. I shall be your opponent. It's not kicking me out right now.
It's okay, Curdle. I'm sure we can find someone to beat up Star.
Did I say that I was going to be a host or a client?
It said you're gonna be a host.
Oh, so that's why it's not kicking me
You're
out.
the host with the most.
You have
don't know.
4
Are you gonna be
minutes
here
and 40
for 5
seconds.
minutes?
I feel like it would show you but maybe it doesn't. So I want to try doing it as a guest and see if it like shows any games already being hosted.
Oh, this is such a goofy menu.
Well, again, yeah, because not having the crossplay, having the different games, and having all of these different options, it's no wonder it's so hard to find a game on here.
Expand search range.
Oh.
Well, that's too bad, because I could wait as like a host for a bit and hope that someone joins the game, because
What about like casual? You didn't try casual.
you think I'll
Better luck in Battle Network 1. You could try that, yo.
You think so?
Wait, did you beat this?
Yes, I thought you've only beaten the first one in the collection.
I played some of 6 to get some chips, but I haven't beat it. Battle Network 1's the only one that we beat.
Oh, but people don't want to go online until they get all their chips.
And I think, yeah, that's another part of it, because this game just came out, and if you just go online with, then you're only going to have the default stuff. So
What's wrong with that?
well, I think, yeah, that can be a fun way to battle sometimes, because if you really get into the strategies of this, I think people have found out that there's still some like glitches you can do to be like really cheap when you're fighting, but sometimes it's more fun to like fight with like a default or an extra folder and have certain rules like that.
Just go to Battle Network 1.
You really think I'm gonna have more luck in Battle Network 1?
Look, Curdle didn't say that all willy-nilly.
Okay, I hope so. I'll
Didn't you say when Curdle first showed up that Curdle invented Mega Man Battle Network?
I don't know if I said that, but Curdle.
We need to listen to the creator.
He is the expert on Mega Man Battle Network. He knows a lot more about it than I do.
Everyone I've seen streaming as a new player start with Battle Network 1, so
Okay.
there's gotta be somebody on there.
And we'll go.
Some people may have only bought Volume 1.
That's good. I think a lot of people's favorite game is Battle Network 3, so.
Take it away, operator.
And there's definitely going to be less options for Battle Network 1's online, so that'll help.
Network. Let's try trading.
I mean, again, I don't. You have public trade, private trade. I mean, the public's
No, I'm just do a battle.
I wish I could see those, because they redrew new art for every battle chip.
So wait, the local match is like local wireless, or is it split screen?
I'm pretty sure it's local wireless.
It's not split screen?
I think it's Switch only, so.
Interesting. They should have done split screen or something, but I don't know. I guess that'd be cheating. You could see the chips.
Yeah, that would probably be their justification for not doing that. I'll leave up a host as a little while. I mean, I guess I didn't check ranked. I can check ranked too, but
Did they include the Wonder Swan EXE game in this collection? I'm gonna say
Oh no, there's
no.
a Wonder Swan EXE game?
no, yeah, they did. They released 2 different Wonder Swan games. I think one is Battleship Challenge, basically.
Oh,
but
those
for
are the
Wonder
spin-offs
Swan.
you're talking about.
Yeah, but there was one that was exclusive to the Wonder Swan.
Okay.
That's a platformer.
Interesting.
So it's kind of like network transmission, but
hey, good night, Alan.
Hey, Alan!
We'll be here for about 2 more hours
We'll be here for a while.
on this screen, precisely.
It's too bad, but I guess on the Switch version of.
Actually, it's really Daniel.
Let's go! All right, so important. You got to steal their area. You got to make sure you steal their area. I think that's the most important thing.
Steal.
It looks like maybe they have. I don't know.
Base.
Oh. Ooh, I shouldn't have stepped behind this cube. I think I would have. No, it goes through the cube. This will only do 200 damage, though.
Okay.
As long as it's only 200 damage.
Yeah, just 200 damage. No biggie.
Jen's going all out.
All right, I'll hide behind the safety cube. All right, let's see. So Night Sword will do 150 damage to them. But that's the only one I'm going to be selecting. Hopefully they don't have something that they can like punch the cube into me or something.
Hopefully they're not a stream looker. Because then you'll be in real trouble. All right, good hit. All right, the wave.
Yeah, I don't think they can do anything to get past the cube, so we can use this to help buffer our chips.
Okay.
All right, these waves might go through the cube, so this might be a win right here. if these go through the cube, we're good. I don't think it went through the cube, but oh,
You did it! All right,
yeah.
Daniel, I believe you have something you would like to announce.
What? Oh,
Your
yes.
retirement from Mega Man Battle Network Online.
I would like to retire. I don't know. I think they backed out, so I couldn't even do a rematch if I wanted to.
They didn't like what happened.
Congratulations on your spotless record.
But we had an online battle.
Speech.
Speech.
Thank you, Capcom, for listening to my whining for all the months before this game came out and adding online to it, so that I could do one battle
And then retire. What a legacy
That's a lot as any.
collection.
But,
I'm so proud of
I
you.
mean,
Star.
you can see again why people want to play through these games.
No speech until A rank.
Because you go online and you see a player like that, you want to have the chips.
Do they have S rank for ranked play?
I would assume if it's a Capcom game, the answer is yes.
I think yes, you can go all the way up to S rank.
Whoa.
All right. Well, that was cool. Thank you, Curdle, for suggesting to go to Battle Network 1. I think
It
it
worked
does
out.
help. I think it does help to host and just wait, though, because I think a lot of people are like me. They're eager to see a game rather than host and wait. But the problem is then you have to wait.
All right. Well, what haven't we seen? Which ones have we not played?
So we played a
Is P the highest rank?
That's pacifist?
That is in the Pizza Tower game, I think. That's perfect rank.
Perfect.
Does this look like Pizza Tower?
So
P for pizza.
I think we've seen a little bit of every game except for Battle Network 5.
Except for Battle Network 5.
Which, like I said, I think we should finish Battle Network 5. We should beat Battle Network 5
I agree.
if we can.
Did you
Pizza
start it already?
So, yes, I did start playing Battle Network 5 again. It is a long game.
Did you get back to the end?
Let's hang out.
I got pretty far.
But not far enough.
It's not right before the last boss, but
Okay.
hopefully we have enough time to finish it, and then we'll have finished Battle Network 1, 3, and 5.
And we
Curdle
will
will be
have
here to see it.
Yes,
officially fulfilled our takeover contract with Colonel.
yes, which long time coming.
All right.
Oh, I got it. It's Team
All right.
Colonel for Curdle.
Yeah, I mean, it's Colonel.
Team Colonel.
This is the same thing. It closed.
Oh, see, I still gotta use my good friends to open these doors. And hope that they don't die along the way. This is one of the download chips that you could get in this game. Where you get both Proto Man and Colonel.
Colonel's so cool.
He is cool.
Colonel is based off of something, isn't he?
Yes, he is based off a character from Mega Man X4.
Double delete.
I
They,
feel like he's vaguely familiar.
yeah, he kind of looks like him. I think the EXE version looks a lot cooler than the X version.
Oh, yeah. This is a good design.
Yeah, they changed the main theme from, oh gosh, how do I change the person? They changed the main theme after Mega Man Battle Network 3 also, to whatever this theme it's playing right now is.
Oh, are those firewalls?
Yeah.
I guess.
Wow.
Walls of fire.
Is that how you get rid of them?
Ribbit at them. I think I learned everything I know about networking from these games.
Choman's master looks a bit different than before. It's like just because of the art style.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the design's mostly the same. I don't know. They might have changed some things. I think this might have been one of the Navis that was created by a fan.
Galaxy Man? He looks like a galaxy.
I honestly forget his name. Is it Galaxy Man or is it Cosmo Man? I feel like it's not Galaxy
It's
Man.
probably Cosmo Man,
Man.
since Galaxy Man is a pre-existing...
Right, but at the time of these games, they hadn't released Mega Man
Hold.
9 or 10 or 11.
Oh, so it's possible.
Yeah. People are hoping that they would, like, you know, bring Battle Network back so they
Whoa.
can Navis for those characters.
That was a review of Multitap.
What?
Yeah, it's
Don't these guys
Cosmo
ever
Man.
shut up?
But his attack's called Dark Galaxy. Uh-oh.
Power Rangers Dark Galaxy.
It's taking me in.
It's gonna turn you evil.
I don't think they have any Star Droid net nobbies, unfortunately.
Colonel, save the day.
They do have a Planet Man here.
Too late.
Oh,
Whoops,
Trick.
you got pranked. There goes the best character in the game. Oops.
curry little frogs.
So, what are the major differences between the various different versions of the Mega Man Battle Network games? Like the games that have multiple versions? Because it seems like starting with 2, every game had
Charmander's in the red one, and Bulba
no.
choices, and
Well, it's not just cosmetic.
They started having different versions in 3, and 3
okay.
wasn't too different because, again, they had just started with that one. And I think 3 has like an extra boss, and maybe some of the end bosses are different. I honestly forget. But from 4 on, they started doing crazier things. Like, usually what they do is, they switch out the bosses. Like, each version will have its own exclusive net nobbies in them. Like, you saw Colonel and Toadman. Those aren't in the Team Proto Man version. Team Proto Man has Proto Man instead, and then some other group of net nobbies that you team up with.
half your friends get
But
one
it is
version.
just like Pokemon, essentially.
Well, Kayla, half of your friends get one version, and then you and the other half get the other version.
And you debate on which one's better.
Well, and then
Pokemon, you
that
can
other
debate.
half borrows your version and then never returns it.
Well, that doesn't sound like it
No
works
more
out
games.
for me.
Well, but they got the full experience, though.
That's not good for me. I want the full experience.
Can I borrow your Pokemon Blue?
Colonel!
So yeah, you see in this game, they added the thing where you can... Actually, I guess they probably had that in Battle Network 4 too, where you have souls where you cross over with the different nobbies.
Like a fusion.
And so that's why it's important which game you get with which one, because it's like, oh, do I want to be like a Gutsman Mega Man, or do I want to be a Proto Man Mega Man?
I'd rather be Colonel.
And if you want the Colonel one, you gotta get Team Colonel.
Would you ever borrow out your Battle Network games to anybody, Daniel?
No, I don't think I ever did. And, you know, this is gonna be a real scummy admittance, but I did ask for our good friend Thundercat to loan out his Battle Network too.
And you still have it?
And I still have it because...
Well, he wants it back.
I mean, he probably does want it back.
Maybe you should go get it back.
Well, I mean, I have the collection now, so I guess he can have it back.
Well, that was nice of you.
But, yeah, the reason why, because even with Battle Network 2, they had chips that you could only get through doing versus matches. So, you know, you had to have 2 copies to get all the chips in it. And that's definitely what they did with a lot of these later games, where it was like, you have to, you know, have both versions so you can get all the chips. So that's why you have to have a friend who has one. I don't know how this guy attacks. I hope he'll hurt him. They're doing a lot of weird stuff. Ooh, that was good.
So you stole his game?
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
No, I don't.
I mean, yeah, he never asked for it back because I think he was probably done with it. Because again, he had beaten the game, and I don't think he bought any game besides Battle Network 2. But he was into it. He liked that and the cartoon.
Roar.
But it was definitely a lot harder to find people who played Battle Network than Pokemon games.
Why was Pokemon so popular, and why was Mega Man Battle Network so
Not.
unpopular?
I mean, and there were a few people that like, what? I at least had 2 friends in school who were like, oh, frick, you're playing Battle Network, because I would bring it to school and play it. And so I played a little bit of Battle Network 4 there, but...
What does Pokemon have that Mega Man doesn't?
Battle Network was pretty darn popular in Japan.
In Japan.
In the US, it was still popular enough to get all 6 games to come out, but I think it was a lot less popular here than it was in Japan. And it still, yeah, obviously overall wasn't as popular as Pokemon. The only Battle Network game to sell over 1 million copies was Battle Network 4.
Was Mega Man Battle Network a flop? Best-selling entry is Battle Network 4, and it only sold 1.35 million copies. Right. Oh.
No, save Dad!
Battle Network 1 sold terribly in Japan and only got 5.
So wait, it was not popular in Japan, but then it was.
Like,
Interesting.
So who is this guy supposed to be based off of?
Well, all right. I think his name is Dr.
That sounds like a lot of
Regal.
copies.
And I think there is a Regal. Is there a Regal in Mega Man X? Who's Regal? I can't remember, honestly.
Time to look it
All
up.
right, best-selling Mega Man game, Mighty Number 9.
That's not.
It's a Mega Man 11, and it only sold 1.6 million. So yeah, 1.35. Not that far off.
His father is Dr. Wily.
Yes. So,
He's just Dr. Wily's son.
so I think they introduced Regal in Battle Network 4.
Mega Man 11.
And they don't reveal that he's Dr. Wily's son until the end of it. But then in Battle Network 5, he comes right out and he's got a monocle and he's evil.
Best received Chicken Run movie.
Chicken 1.
Chicken 2, Dawn of the
People will
Nugget.
like Chicken 1 more than Chicken 2.
I don't know. Biggest box office for a movie featuring the Mario Brothers that's animated.
This is so true.
There's no firewall protecting the human soul. True.
That is true.
That's true. Fact.
Very true.
It's full of.
You're an idiot.
That looks like something you could dub over, like what the dub type stuff. It's full of
Yeah.
lots of space. It looks like something that they could have just put on there.
Who is this guy anyway?
Well, as we were talking about, this is Dr. Regal, and he is Dr. Wily's son. And
Son Wily.
And Dr. Wily did not love his son enough.
They
Why does he have a son?
put this guy in Mega Man Fully Charged.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember his name, but he's in there.
Fully charged. Regal.
What was his name? He had a stupid name.
William Regal.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
That must have been.
It was
That's
not.
not a
Willie. No, that's not what it was.
Not a stupid name, but
What was his name?
William Regal though. I'm humming the theme song like. He
He had a real dumb name.
Man, I'm not feeling very good at all with my chances of beating
Lord Obsidian.
What a name!
Lord Obsidian.
That's
Lord
quite
Obsidian.
the name. That sounds like the name that I would make in my edgy
Sergeant
fanfic.
Breaker Knight, who is also Lord Obsidian.
And whoa, another double identity.
So like, there's Dr. Light, and then there's Dr.
Shadow.
Knight. I guess, I don't know.
There you go.
They really didn't want to have Dr. Wily. They
didn't
had
want to have
Burt
Dr.
Wily.
but they really wanted Burt.
Whoa, your pet looks more like a Game Boy Advance now.
It does. I always saw that pet, like, they would show it, like, vertically, and I think maybe that's how you hold a toy. That's why they kept redesigning it, because I think after Battle Network... I think it was starting with Battle Network 3, they started having the toy company design the pets.
I heard a bear growl outside.
Yeah, me too.
Did the neighbors just get mauled by a bear?
We don't have bears here.
Wait, do I have any
It
subjects?
sounded like that, kind of.
Ooh, I have an unlocker.
That's a human growl. That's even worse.
Oh.
Please be good. Mud Wave. Ooh, that's what I used to beat up the person online.
This is Nebula's Navi.
I don't know them.
Nama Gem, Dr. Knight. They have Man who looks like the Mega Man 1 box art Mega Man. That's
Whoa.
pretty funny.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool show.
Red chips in the second row. Oh, I hid your friend's pet. It's on the other side of the case.
Daniel slapped his knees for like 2 weeks straight when Man showed up.
Hee hee hee.
He's like, Man!
His niece must
What?
have been there. after
And he looks
that.
like the box art.
No.
Man!
He looks.
Oh, and Gutsman is in it, and
I'm Gootsman.
he has his gimmick is
He's smelly.
he's flatulent. Yeah, that's his gimmick.
That's a dumb gimmick.
Sorry, I Mega Man Fully Charged.
I don't know what to say. I'm gonna not say what I'm thinking.
I would highly recommend it.
I hope you can read my mind.
I don't think I can.
Good. It's nothing good's happening there right now.
It's the team.
Yeah.
What a team.
So she's actually a bad guy from Battle Network 2 who becomes a good guy.
No, it's roll.
That's just your thing.
Legends
Make all
roll.
these new buddies.
She operates Nightman EXE. And this is also a bad guy.
Goemon.
I think he first shows up in Battle Network 2, but his Navi first shows up in Battle Network 1. It's Shadow Man EXE.
No.
That's who he operates. And then
Mui, there was that toy because it happened in the show as well. Life reflects art. Thanks to my friends, he's kind of like Goku, you know?
yeah. Sort of.
Better run.
Number Man even showed up too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, I think it's gonna give me the no saving beyond this point message. Or strong radio waves beyond this point. You won't be able to save. Is that okay?
That's an interesting way of phrasing this.
Yeah, they always come up with some creative way to say, ooh, I can't save, Lan. Too bad. But they do that because, again, if you would save after this point, then you would be stuck in the last area. And you would have no way of backing out if you needed stronger chips, which, speaking of which, hopefully I have good enough chips to fight the last boss.
I'm sure you do.
You got a couple of potato chips.
Metascore, Daniel's chips. Ooh, 29.
Ooh, not good.
Metascore, Mega Man fully charged. 36.
Doing better than Daniel's chips.
Better than Daniel's chips.
Plan, get him. You must stop Regal and his evil plan to take over the WWE.
There's your friends.
I can't. No, I'm not gonna lose the William Regal theme anytime soon. It's so good. I have a podium. You can't stop me.
I mean, I can't reach him.
Yes.
What if the final challenge was
Short.
answering Mega Man trivia?
Ooh.
You'd be in trouble.
Well,
I would be in
Daniel would be
trouble.
okay. Possibly. We'll be in trouble. Well, that's some hot floor down there. Better not touch it. Ah!
He's taking over the Kool-Aid machine.
I can't take this. What's happening? What's this feeling pouring into me? Gamer rage. There it is.
He looks like a gamer.
How well do you really know Mega Man Go-To quiz? What is this? Alright, which of these bosses from the classic series would mock you for trying to attack him with his own Robot Master weapon? Iceman, Splash Woman, Metal Man, Freeze Man, Snake Man, Flame Man.
Freeze Man.
Really?
Yeah. If you shoot him,
I feel like the rest of them, most of these don't even talk to you.
some of the early ones did some wild stuff when you attacked them with their own weapon.
Aren't you excited that Lan has figured out that there is a firewall to the human soul and it's this hunk of rock around his wrist?
Yeah.
Or his neck,
The
wherever
rock.
it is.
You gotta have the rock.
Which of these does not
Rocks
play the
will
part
protect you.
of a rival in their respective series? Base, Vile, Child, Tronbon, Prairie, or Copy X?
Is it the second one?
Vile? I guess Vile's not really a rival. He's kind of just
I would say Vile's more of a rival than Prairie is.
Prairie.
Prairie,
This quiz sucks.
Prairie's the only one who doesn't seem like a rival.
Is it Prairie?
I don't know. I didn't look at the answers.
Bro.
Who is Prairie?
Do you remember the ZX games at all?
No.
She was sort of the commander sending you out on missions.
Oh, so then
That's
she
not a
can't be
rival.
She has a pink hat.
Prairie.
I guess I don't remember. You played those games on stream too. I completely forgot.
I mean, with ZX, you're sort of going all over the place, and you don't really see
The
Prairie
ultimate
very
rival.
much.
Because ZX you play as Zero.
And ZX, you play as
Zero.
there's 4 different people that you play as, and you play as basically Zero's soul and X's soul, and all those people's souls are transferred into these little things, and so you transform into them with these new heroes. So they're kind of like Power Rangers. The actual
I
characters...
don't remember that at all.
Well, I think we only played one of the ZX games. I don't think we played both
Because
of
you
them.
played through the X game.
And we played through all the Zero games.
Oh, so I'm confusing the Zero games
Yeah.
with the ZX
Yeah, and
games.
Zero you played as Zero, and we played through all 4 of those Zero games.
Okay.
But I think we only played one of the ZX games.
Weren't the ZX, they were all part of that one collection because they all came out
They
together.
were all on the collection, which again was a little surprising because for all these collections, you see how they like splitting them up and stuff.
He's on fire.
And on this one, people were kind of hoping, ooh, maybe they'll put the Star Force games on here, but they didn't.
No, well, they're
But-
just waiting to make another collection.
Well, maybe. The only reason why I'm worried for Star Force and Legends is because they are definitely the 2 worst selling Mega Man series. So I'm a little worried that they might skip over making collections for Star Force and for Legends. Hopefully they will.
Well, Legends, I feel like it would be a shame that they didn't do it. I'm not saying the same thing about Star Force, but so what's the deal with Star Force?
Star
I'm
Force.
sure I've asked this before.
So they made 6 Battle Network games
Okay.
over the course of the GBA's lifespan. And then, again, they all sold well enough, but then when they're like, all right, now it's time for the DS, we're going to have a
Command Mission.
continuation of the Battle Network series. This is Star Force. So Star
Did you like Command Mission?
I wasn't really like too hyped up to play Command Mission because Mega Man looks kind of weird in it, or X looks weird. He has a new design, but it was actually a pretty cool game. It's a fairly long RPG and it has some neat stuff in it. I liked Command Mission, and yeah, they haven't re-released that in any form as far as I know. So I think people would appreciate probably a Command Mission re-release, maybe even more than
Ways to snack while gaming without messing up your gear.
You just get this
Mark.
big tube.
The chip picker, officially called Potechi no Te, the Japanese chip picker, is operated like any grabber tool, but is delicate enough to lightly grasp a chip.
I don't-
That's pretty crazy.
It looks like Mario's hand.
yeah, I'm not wearing a good shirt.
Well, is this actually the tool? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't snack while gaming.
No, gaming is the perfect time to snack.
Is this a real
You
thing?
can eat while you're trying to make decisions, but I mean, not in this game. This game, of course, you know,
Should I get you
you're actually
one?
battling, you should probably not do it. But when you're on the big map, oh, you got time to snack.
You got time to snack.
Every time you need to consider your decisions carefully, so you take a little bite
It's
of
made
snack
by
here.
Takara Tomy.
Well, there you
they're
go.
good stuff.
They got good
Okay.
stuff.
They made all the Battle Network toys, I think.
Chip grabber.
So people didn't like Star Wars?
Well, it's just it did not sell nearly as well as the EXE series, and one problem was when they released the first game, they did the most audacious thing I've ever seen.
What is
They
that?
released 3 versions
What?
of Star Wars 1.
Yeah, how would you classify this? Because it is like an
Pegasus,
RPG,
Leo, and Dragon?
and it's got real-time combat.
I think some people call it action RPG.
Action
which
RPG.
I know usually...
Don't some people call Zelda action?
Yeah,
RPG?
usually I think of Zelda when I hear that because it's like, oh,
It's-
Zelda's more of a action adventure.
An action RPG, I guess, is the thing. The difference between it and a regular RPG is that it's not necessarily turn-based. It's like you have to. The battle is going on.
yeah. It's,
Where's the numbers
To
in
make
Zelda?
decisions in real time.
Where
as
are the
opposed
numbers?
Where's the numbers? There's not many numbers. The difference between a game that's not an RPG and a game that is an RPG is the numbers.
hey, they got them.
If there's more numbers, you're probably an RPG.
You gotta have numbers.
Like, look at that delete time, busing level, HPs,
You got the HP.
EXPs.
Ooh, I don't know if you fight the
All kinds of
boss right
numbers.
away or if you have to fight someone else. I'm a little worried right now.
Isn't wearing the right tunic if he can't see the numbers. Oh, oops. I guess I don't know how to play Zelda.
Tunic. There's a numbers tunic.
Numbers tunic.
Ooh, another thing that they uploaded, they only uploaded this on the Japanese YouTube though, because they never brought over the movie, but there was a Mega Man Battle Network movie, and they put that on YouTube also. And if you watch that, they were doing it to promote this game, so it has the final boss from this game in the movie.
The McDonald's fork.
I don't like the fact that Star Force has the camera behind you. I feel like that's it'd be an
the
interesting
McDonald's
adjustment,
fork.
probably.
Yeah, so yeah, no, they wanted to change it up. They wanted it, since it's on the DS now, they're like, well, let's make it 3D. And I think some people were turned off by that because a lot of people felt like it was a step down
The McDonald's fork.
because you can only move left and right, whereas in here you could move on
That's really
9
dumb.
squares.
Do you want a fork, Daniel?
But yes, it looks,
I'll tell you more about it, but
keep.
keep talking about the game that you're actually playing.
Well, no,
We're not even talking about that game anymore.
but they had a lock-on system for Star Force where, because in this game you have swords and stuff, but it's sort of hard to use swords because you have to be right up on them.
Yeah.
So what they did for Star Force
might
to make
be.
it more action-packed was you would lock on to enemies, and then you could even use close chips because as soon as you attack, he would get up right close and swipe them.
Oh. It's interesting that the game is supposed to be 3D, but then you have, if anything, even less of a depth of field. If you can't even move forward.
Well, yeah, like it wasn't on the 3DS. It was more just like 3D graphics,
Ganon!
Camera changes and stuff.
What's that?
Ganon.
So,
Iblis!
No, this is
Iblis?
this is Nebula Gray, which again, if you watch the movie on YouTube, it's only in Japanese. But if you watch the movie, this guy's in the movie.
Can you match its
Wow.
power?
I don't know. I'm scared.
You can
Star
do
Force
it.
did look pretty cool combat-wise.
The thing is, looking at my chips up to this point, I feel like none of my chips are that powerful.
Yeah, for it. Alright, so the fork was a promotional item at McDonald's, and it was a silicone tool designed to hold 3 to 4 fries as fork prongs to dip in sauce without getting finger greasy.
Bro, my favorite part of the fry experience is greasy fingers.
You want a fork?
Okay, well, I like salty fingers. That I like, not the greasy.
Well, but this could help me game and snack without messing up my gear.
I feel like fries are a bad gaming snack. Anything that is gonna coat your fingers in oil
What's
or
wrong
dust,
with you?
probably a bad gamer snack.
Alright, so you know we were talking about the chip pincher or whatever?
Pinch, yeah.
Wouldn't it just be easier to get a pole and a bucket full of chips and then knock the bottom of it whenever you need more chips and dumped in your mouth? It's an idea.
Yeah.
But you see, chips require this thing called chewing. Therefore, they can hurt.
And that's awful.
Even when you're eating a chip the normal, natural way, I feel like it still hurts my mouth. Some chips are hard to eat.
I just don't think you can snack while gaming. I don't think it can be done.
It's not advisable. What I typically do is I just stuff the whole snack into my mouth, and then I'm struggling to eat it while I'm gaming. So, but at least my hands are clean.
You don't need to chew fries?
I just may not be able to eat.
No, I was talking about chips, which is way better to not chew. There's a popcorn shooting machine. Began as a joke promoting Indiana popcorn.
That sounds like it could cause you to choke.
Yeah, this is a choking hazard.
It's a choking hazard. Not advisable.
The Popinator.
Can we try a different... Can we find something that's not going to probably make me die?
I guess we're just gonna have to not eat while we game.
Well, if you turn it... If you get the blender out, you blend it all up, and you get a straw. There you go.
There you go.
From. It just may not be good. It'll be edible, though. I would...
A nice gamer smoothie.
Yeah. Smoothies are the best things for gamer. It can be good for you depending on what you throw in it.
Whoa,
Whoa.
you just cloned him.
Mirror match.
But this is only gonna do 500 damage.
I used to eat sweet tarts while playing Breath of the Wild, and that Pavlov dogged myself into wanting sweet tarts when playing Breath of the Wild
Oh no.
to complete the experience.
That's a good thing.
Oh, we got healed.
I've never done that with like a gamer snack.
Oh wow.
I do that with things that I eat where I feel
don't
like
have any
I
other
have to have a
chips.
certain...
You ran out of chips?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All of my chips are garbage. I don't know. I think I was trying to get some like chips ready for PvP or something, but oh boy.
PvP and endgame are different.
Yeah.
How can you run out of chips?
I had a bunch of like star chips that did no damage.
Well, if you just don't get hit and you hit him a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have a bunch of other chips like that are not in your folder you can use?
All right. Yes, I think if I re-strategize, maybe I can.
I think it can be done.
I have some other folders too, which have some
Cannon.
I don't know if these ones are too great either. Ooh, but I can make life sword with these.
Wide sword.
All right. First off, let's figure out what we want from here. We want full custom.
Full custom.
I don't think the Buster ups are helping, and the area grabs don't do anything for the final boss.
Area grabs.
We want this for sure.
Oh yeah.
Become what you hate.
I'll take these.
Did you really win if, you know,
What?
you're just as bad as he is?
No, for using his chip?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. Oh no, I might actually want the Vulcans, but...
Do you have to go through your cutscenes? Is there a fast forward button?
So they're really good about cutscenes in the Battle Network games, thankfully, and yeah, you can just skip them.
I'm ready to PvP in Battle Network 6 after you win.
Really? On the Switch version?
Whoa.
Nice.
Because if you are, I'll do it, Kurt. Alright, so this
He's
is...
ready to go.
No. Should I just do it now? I only have default folder, but it's fine. Well... Hold up.
It's gonna be a mirror match then.
Well, that's not true.
Oh, you have a surprise.
I have stuff in Battle Network 6, but if you want to do default folder, I haven't started a file on Cybeast Gregor. So I could start totally default as well.
Gregor.
All right, let's go.
Default battle. Whenever it freezes, I freak out. I think it's not gonna load.
I mean, that'll be the most even playing field. Fortunately, it looks like you're able to get into network battles right away, which is good. All right.
Nice feature.
Let's see. Public match. Well, are you hosting, Curdle? And if you are, what type are you doing? Or should I host? Because if I do, then I'll just show you all the options on here. He said he's waiting, right? So
You can be a guest. Let's make it a good one. Starts looking for the game.
how do I make a match? Oh, so I should go private.
match.
The way. Yeah, private. Find a room. Ooh, I have to type in a code if you host it, so... Or not. Can you do it codeless?
Make it a good one. I mean, you can do a room code.
There's no code, right?
No code. Just waiting. Maybe look for public then. Oh yeah, host one and see if you can get a code.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna host a private match. Create a room. Casual, practice, single battle, enable patch cards. It doesn't matter though, because we're not gonna have our patch cards on.
There's a room code.
Alright, yeah, in the top right, BAS09W. So yeah, if you go to net battle, private match, find a match, then that's the code.
Virus detected. Am I being hacked? Let's make it a good one.
Oh yeah.
Cheers to Battle Network.
There we go.
Let's make it a good one.
Curdle. Alright, good luck, Curdle.
Sounds like a Pokemon noise.
They're fighting on the grass.
Well, sometimes some of my inputs seem to be getting eaten up, but that's okay.
You can see your chips. I can't believe you got Gator right out of the gate. Mini bomb.
Oh, I missed my cannon. Oh man, that mini bomb really hurt. That was not good to get hit by. But, oh, no, that's more. I don't think the default gives you a program admit, but this is gonna get Curdle. Oh, yeah. Wasn't expecting that, were you?
Whoa, and you got the shield.
We had a little recovery though. Alright, so this is kind of bad because I don't think he's going to step up to
You're
any of my
running
sword
out of
attacks.
time, Daniel.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh yeah, they added a timer because the original versions did not have timers for choosing chips. But for online,
I guess I can kind of understand that. You don't want to be sitting there holding the other person up for an hour.
if he hits me with that charge shot, ooh, he's trying to finish me off with just pellet shots.
He's trying to finish you off.
I need a chip! I need a chip!
Chips challenge.
Alright, if I hit him with this cannon, he's a goner. So...
If he
You're
knows
gonna
you
put
have a
it all
cannon.
down.
Wait, no,
one.
even better. The air shot will come out faster with 10 plus damage. So if this hits him, game over for Curdle.
Dale's putting a lot into this cannon.
Oh, Dale! That's okay. He missed his mini bomb.
Well, don't worry.
Put a lot in that cannon.
Man, I wish I had my swords now. I do have one, but it's not a wide sword. I feel like Vulcan is the best bet because I get a couple shots off with it. So I'll do that, and I'll do the Buster Up in case I miss with that.
Buster up.
Oh, he dodged it!
You can see your chips.
Yeah, well, I did a dumb play on that one. Alright, none of these chips are very good, but we're gonna hope maybe that he'll run into our fire. Ooh, he tried to do the same for us.
Oh, he had some juice.
Ooh, he's trying to match me, because if he hits me with that charged shot, it's an instant kill, because I think it does 10 damage. Ooh. Ooh, if I could just hit him with one of these bad boys.
This is a risky maneuver.
No, sword's dumb.
That's a pretty cool match.
Oh, rock.
Oh, the lag is very...
Oh no, that was dumb! No!
Oh, deleted.
Good job.
Oh, you got me, Curdle. You
Good
got me.
game.
That was
Congrats,
really
Curdle.
close.
That was a close match.
Battle record, one
Yeah,
loss.
Again,
The connection rock solid.
N1GP does have their Tango battle system if you want a...
Hey, you don't think Capcom did a good job?
I'm glad they added
They
it.
tried.
I figured that this is how it was probably gonna be. I haven't done PvP on the PC yet. I wonder if it's Nintendo's fault. I think I've heard complaints where even on the PC it's the same issue. On Nintendo's it might be a little worse because most people who play on Switch are playing wirelessly. But
Ooh.
otherwise I think
Curdle, are you on Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi rules!
Well, yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Pillow. In Japan, they had tournaments for all these games, and Mugen found one where they at least had one in the US, but usually not on the US side, unless they were.
You
like-
could win a DS Lite.
and I don't think anyone has any footage of that tournament, unfortunately. All right, well, Curdle, if you want to battle again, tell me. If not, then I'll go back to Battle Network 5. Thank you for fighting. I don't blame you if you don't want to fight again after that lag.
It looked
I'm glad we
pretty
had the
bad.
battle. You're down to again? All right, well, we'll do one more.
All right, let me pause my torrents real quick. You know, to fix the lag.
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to create a private room. I feel like I learned a lot in that battle. I learned to not use my chips willy-nilly.
Spiders 7B. No, that's a 5.
Oh yeah, the room code in the top right.
5PDR 7B. This time, don't worry. I'll make sure to cover your chips. So
Yeah, I mean that's the game, especially with this lag that we're feeling, that's the game that you gotta play where, and I mean that's how I would play even if there wasn't lag. I basically am like hoping that players.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cover your chip folder. I don't want it. I don't want it peeking.
Eugen's gonna provide me a safeguard so you can't see my chips anymore.
That's right. I mean,
not like you were looking at my chip, but I was also.
Where's the chip folder? Ah! Just come out! No, I saw him! I saw him! Ah!
All right, let's go.
The no chips. We don't know what Dale got. This is
I got
ridiculous.
the area grab. Let's get right up in Curdle's face.
Colonel EXE.
Ooh, he hit me with that one.
Get the Happy's Pizza on the custom bar. Oh no, I forgot to bring up the tree. He's not looking. Or maybe he's looking, I don't know. Who could resist? Happy EXE. No, he wouldn't have used that recover unless he knew your chips.
Oh man, he tagged me good there.
Oh, Snake, you gotta be a little bit bigger, buddy. There you go.
Just gonna... I can't see what I'm doing. Ooh, that was a good dodge. Ooh, he tagged me. I think Curdle's onto my...
This is so stupid.
The great thing about me...
Oh no!
That's not good.
Oh no!
So yeah, when you do a move like that with the area grab,
Yeah.
or anything that's not so powerful that it makes you blink and get temporary invincibility, that's a
Touche.
good time to combo up like he did, where I'm paralyzed and then he can come up and be sure to hit me with the sword.
Give you the smack.
Very nicely played, Curdle.
Good game.
That was excellent. Well, I guess I'm
The ranked record is still 1-0. Wait, yeah, but you have a casual record too.
yeah, it's like they said.
Which one's more important?
I mean, it's I don't know.
Kind of silly.
I forget if because I thought someone was acting like they said that you get something if you rank up, but I don't know if you actually get like any rewards, or if they just mean like Mega Man will say something. But yeah,
So wait, the highest rank doesn't get a B in Mega Man Battle Network 7?
what?
Like featured as a robot?
Oh yeah, no, because I think there's people have already reached like S rank, but I don't know. Maybe they'll do like an online tournament or something.
Wow.
I don't know. But
What's next?
we'll have to wait and see. The games just came out. Maybe they'll announce that later, Muchin.
Do you think this game has a future?
Again, it's really hard to say with
Play, operator.
this series, because as you see, the online, there's not like a whole bunch of games going on. So that makes me think that, it's not
Well, but no one's beaten the games yet.
right. But, and I mean, I don't...
Good job, buddy.
I think there are a lot of people who did buy this and are just enjoying the single player part of it. So, I know you've seen it where there have been reports of like they've been sold out of like the PlayStation version, or like certain stores in Japan have sold out of the physical version. I don't know how many copies of the physical version they even made. I feel like it's gonna sell fairly well, maybe better than some of the other Mega Man collections, but I don't think... I think they are kind of hoping that they can revive Battle Network, but I don't know if it's going to happen or
My
not.
chips.
I wish it was Curdle playing this instead of me, because
You got this. Daniel.
there is... We have some aces that we can change, though, besides... Let's see. I don't know if this is ever a good idea, but it does a bunch of damage, so... I should do that. You can organize by how much attack they do. Yeah, like
Chaos Lord.
I want these in for sure. And these are the dark chips, which they could do good damage,
But it'd be a good fit for the Switch. But every game's a good fit for the Switch.
well, that's what I would really like, because again, with these games, as you saw, they're so split up with the online. If they did a new one where it was just like one focused online mode and they had other stuff like customizing your Navi and stuff, I think that would do a lot better as far as having a thriving online community and stuff. But yeah, we'll see. Some of these recover 50s could be good because I can get my armor back up when I'm near death, but just don't know. Oh wait, yeah, the other thing I can do is
Mega Man.
you got the patch cards. So I don't know if any of these work better.
Wait, each card? Whoa. These are 55 megabyte cards.
So I think you get 80 megabytes maybe is the maximum that I can add to Mega Man. This does double attack, custom 3. I can add another Giga chip, which I have another one, so that would work. But it cuts my HP in half.
That's like 20 songs off Napster.
Which you would know nothing about.
When it says attack times 2, does that include for the
Never
chips?
used it.
Because if that includes chips, that might be worth it.
Base. Double X base.
I'm gonna try this one. I don't think it'll let me equip it right now. I need to unequip my other one.
Well, we need cheater cards because, you know, we're cheaters.
That's right. we're
Well,
gonna
I mean,
cheat.
you saw what happened when I tried to fight him the first time. And this, again, is probably a
Cheater
bad
cards.
idea to add because it's going to cut my health in half. But if it does do double damage, that'll be good. This is probably a poor choice of card. And the other thing you can do is all the games past Mega Man Battle Network 3 have the Navi customizer, which let you add different things to help them out, like
Run!
plus 50 HP, make the Mega Buster shoot faster.
More humor.
Air shoes might actually be really good because air shoes let you walk over empty panels, and he was
No, actually, I believe the description says move over hole. Move over hole.
Yeah, they had to sort of compress some of the text in these games because, you know.
It tells you what you need to know. Or it could also tell you you're threatening the hole.
I'm threatening the hole.
Move over, hole.
Move over hole.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound mildly threatening?
Gonna have to move everything for this frickin' air shoes, but it'll be worth it. Maybe.
It's a big H.
One. Yeah, attacking. Helping my attack isn't helping anyway, so.
Humor.
Is there anything else I can fit?
Yeah, humor's great because then he'll tell jokes and stuff.
Install and try L.
If you do humor, then he will tell jokes. You know
Oh,
what?
They're
no.
always fun.
Tell you
Is
what.
it cringe comedy?
Let's try one.
Yes. I'll tell you what. If I fight Nebula Gray and I lose again, which I probably will, then I'll come back and I'll install humor and we'll end. That's how we'll end the stream, rather than beating Battle Network 5 finally. We'll get some sad jokes from Mega Man.
The step counter goes up based on whether or not B is pressed instead of whether or not running is actually happening. Oh.
Yeah, I was seeing some wacky stuff as far as like what it counts in this game. So, I mean, you know, however they want to do it, I guess. Do I have any other good chips? Oh wait, I got added the one thing so I can have another Giga chip. I don't know if any of this anti stuff will work.
Oh, Boat Guy, thank you for the sub.
Thank you, Boat Guy.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
Nothing brings people together like Mega Man.
Mega Man, who's that?
Pretty popular.
I don't
Ooh,
know.
anti-damage, that's always good.
Anti-damage.
I'm allergic to damage.
Did I get the invisible chips?
Invisible chips.
There's full custom.
Invisible house so.
Super fighting robot.
Oh, and full custom at least.
What's the deal with invisible chips?
Mega Man.
Invisible, those are the chips that basically make you invincible for a little while.
Oh.
So they're real handy to have just in general.
Whoa. Sorry for that.
I could do barrier. Whatever.
No, that's all.
Alright. This is my foolish second loadout. If this fails, we'll load the humor program and that'll be it. And I've never beaten Battle Network.
No, we gotta do it, Daniel. We aren't going to bed until you
Will this
do
help
it.
you win?
What? Should I turn down the music?
No, it's okay. I got it.
No.
Mega Man.
And I have the... Alright.
Mega Man.
Look at him go.
Mega Man.
The Lineman episode is too good.
We need to rewatch it because I'm pretty sure I
All-time
fell
favorite.
asleep during it, so I missed the greatness. And it's not. See, me falling asleep during something doesn't necessarily mean it's bad or boring. It just means I'm tired and comfortable and I fell asleep.
It's comfy.
It doesn't mean.
Mega Man's the ultimate comfy cartoon.
Yeah.
Kayla's not bored. She's comfy.
I lay on the couch, and if I'm in a comfortable could sleep in this position, I fall asleep. I have to like physically
Alright, here we go.
sit up so I can pay attention to shows. If I'm laying down, I'm not gonna pay attention.
Well,
I'm
we
gonna
got a
go sleep.
program advance right off the bat. That's nice.
Program advance.
Oh, wait, come back. Oh, the program advance works different than how it does in the previous games. So I wasted it just there.
No.
What was it supposed to do?
Well, in the older games, you would get like a bunch of cannons that you could use over a small time limit. I guess from 4 on, or probably 4 on, it's just one shot now.
One stronger shot.
Yeah.
Dr. Willie.
Big whoops.
Big whoop.
I hate to see it.
I think those.
Well, Daniel, you know you can always go to Buster Max to help you out, but you won't feel like you won at that situation.
Yes, well,
What's Buster Max?
as you may have recalled from us playing Battle Network 1, Buster Max is what they added to the collection, where it powers up your Buster incredibly.
Well, it'll be there if you need it.
But Daniel can do this without it. Hey, you know you can.
I don't think the double damage thing counts for chips. I think the 80 megabyte card was a scam.
Vulcan cannon.
You ready to... Oh no. Oh, Daniel, you still have some time.
The saves don't cross over, but Daniel was saying you could like
You still have like 15
do some kind of
minutes
chip
at least.
gifting thing or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like if you own the old games, you could get special chips or something.
Yeah, again, I don't know if you can do it in the Legacy Collection, but at least in the original versions, you could use chips from Battle Network 1 in a retro chip trader to get you chips. And
Motley Gob.
Thank
you for
Molly
resubbing.
Gob.
55 months of Motley Gob.
Whee!
I'm getting rid of this no good patch card.
You can do it, Daniel.
You gonna put in the funny man chip? Just
I mean, I did promise to do that, I guess.
You can do
you
it.
can at least tell a few jokes. Every time you lose, we got to hear another joke.
No. But I have to get rid of my undershirt.
Oh no!
Wait, what? The hub card doubles Buster attack. Ooh,
Yeah.
good advice.
I mean,
Do you know what's another thing that can increase your Buster attack?
what?
Buster Max.
That can-
Good evening, Molly
Why
Gob.
aren't you getting more HP?
I mean, that's what I should focus on, right? Is HP instead of trying to.
Well, you can tell us a funny man joke, and then after that, you can go for HP.
I want one to be a really good card.
Basically, this is Daniel trying to see how long he can hold out before he turns on Buster Max.
No, he.
HP plus 400 and air shoes already.
Ooh,
But I get a battle HP bug. That's no good.
but you get those cool shoes.
This looks powerful. I get a new power attack. HP plus 20, triple buster, mega folder minus 2, I guess. float shoes. What's the difference between air shoes and float shoes? I guess float shoes, you just float, while air shoes, you don't get affected by like fire and lava. This might be good. I like this. I'm gonna try this one. Ooh, and it changes how I look.
Whoa.
You're base now.
You can do it without the crutches.
Oh,
Are you sure, Kurt? Wait a minute. I didn't. Why isn't my oh, right, because
it makes them
I
look
have
cool.
to get rid
though.
of the extra Giga chip since I switched off the one thing.
Float shoes ignore panel effects. Air shoes let you go over holes.
I mean, all I want is float shoes then, I guess, because I don't need to worry about lava chips or anything like that.
Float shoes.
Ooh, gun day soul.
Wasn't that what Fozzie put on in that Muppets movie?
What?
The float shoes.
Yeah, I think so.
Float shoes.
Stuff at the top of your folder shows up more frequently on the first draw. Oh, I did not know that. Really?
Huh.
Does it matter if I put like... Because I feel like they always try to hide Giga chips and stuff from you. If I put a Giga chip up there, will it have more of a chance of showing up? I have this whole
shot.
folder backwards. And the anti-damage.
Top chips.
Whatever, good enough. Alright. In case I don't ever beat Nebula Gray, here's some humor.
Dan thought the game would be hiding the top chips from him.
Cyber.
Cyber Ouija. It lets me contact spirits in the afterlife so we can talk to them. Allow me to demonstrate. Here we go. Alakazam. I feel the spirits. Whoa. Long time no see, huh? Hixby. Wait a minute. Hixby is still alive.
That was a joke? That wasn't even close to funny.
Let's try another one. I caught a cyber cold and don't feel very well. Wait, I've got to sneeze.
Andy?
Wow, is that how Navis usually sneeze?
None of these are funny.
One more?
Yeah.
I regret asking for the humor chip.
Cat killed the cat. It did? Where? Which cat? Tell me. What? You've got to tell everyone. Let's go to Scilab. And wait, it was a joke.
You didn't even get to the punchline. They're all... These aren't even like... These aren't even cringe in like the way I'm used to. This is just not... These are not good jokes. These aren't even jokes. What are they supposed to be?
Joke boat. Mega Man's gonna get canceled.
I've seen Joke Boat. Joke Boat is not even on this level.
This is below the ocean of Joke Boat.
Yes. This is in the ocean of people who didn't make it onto the Joke Boat at the end.
I don't know if you're honestly asking, but I haven't used any dark chips. The reason why my health is so weird is because of the patch chip that I applied. It's adding a percentage to my health.
Oh no. Sometimes you gotta try something new and see what sticks, right?
Yeah.
Base cross, is that what you're wearing?
Yeah. So this is also in the movie. It's sort of what they were promoting with it. At the very end, him and base fuse.
And the crowd goes wild.
And again, they didn't have this in the US version because they didn't have patch cards.
Take that, submarine.
I mean, you're seeing how much trouble I'm having with this submarine. It looked like a pretty good charge shot. I should have upped my charge if I could. Maybe I have some other patch card. Wait, I can't apply any more patch cards except for like 10 more megabytes. Because my charge is slow, but
Tweety virus.
it does seem like a good attack. And it's better than me just using my buster against the final boss. Oh, you're right, because it looks like it sort of has to hit the ground. Well, we'll hope it can hit him. We'll pray.
I want to find who called that the humor chip and get them. They did not label that correctly. It's not even cringe comedy, it's just cringe.
I don't think that hit.
Yeah, Daniel beat them all in one fell swoop, and he's about to beat this one. Blink and you miss it.
So anti-damage just basically does the same damage back to them, right?
It only does 100 damage. Sometimes that's better than what they did, but it's basically, yeah, just a way to take a hit without getting hurt, actually.
Whoa. Oh, the stun.
Ooh.
So I think you want to be like in the very front or very back before he does that, because otherwise, as you see, it covers the whole area.
I wonder what the Mega Man Battle Network 1 is, like a hour 30 speed run.
Yeah, Battle Network
20.
Battle Network 1 is definitely the shortest of the games, which again I really liked about it, where like it would just go from scenario to scenario real quick.
Network 2 is 2 hours and 9 minutes. 3
Still not that long.
is 3 hours and 9 minutes.
Maybe
4
next time HP?
4 is like a 2 hour. 5 is a 4 hour. And 6 is another 2 hour. You won!
Not good.
The Wonder Swan game, more jokes.
No, I mean I still have it, so yeah.
Those aren't jokes!
Well, too bad. We're gonna hear some anyway. First
No
off,
jokes.
no to base cross.
It wasn't worth it.
Sure was.
Are you ready to laugh?
First life bar.
No, not unless it's from
That was a bad
cringe.
idea.
And this gives you replay. Hard shot.
What's do?
It gets you plus 40 HP.
You could try Buster Max.
Then it'd be over immediately. That's
I'm
not-
gonna give it one more try without Buster Max, then I'll do Buster Max.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it with whatever this thing is.
Buster Max.
I don't know what the HP bug does. I'm gonna hope that it just drains my HP and doesn't cut it in half. And I think I already get air shoots with this, so I don't need that. Don't need auto run. Just get rid of everything real quick.
But the humor chip.
But we'll keep the humor.
We basically need it to win.
Alright, let's see. We can get lots of HP.
I mean, you'll remove the humor at the end, right?
And I don't. I mean, no, we gotta keep the humor.
No, I think
I gotta keep the humor.
it's Daniel, it's not funny anymore.
Was it ever fun?
I want another joke, but
But you don't have any of those in this game.
Oh wait, and I want this for sure. So, ooh, I don't know if I can arrange these blocks.
experience being an execute. It's a one-way ticket to turning on Buster Max if you keep the humor. I mean, that's pretty funny, right? Buster Max.
I'll get rid of the humor after this, but just so I can make more room for other chips.
I want like at least 3 more jokes.
3 more. Okay.
Good night, Lan. It isn't time for bed. I guess not. Too bad. Did you just say something? Huh? Oh no. Yo, Mega Man. Aren't you coming to the big party on the net? Shh, quiet. You're too early. Another one. I got a joke, Lan. Why'd the computer cross the road? To get a bite. Bite, bite, get it?
That's the kind of comedy I was expecting.
Lame joke,
to see.
Mega Man. Sorry.
But most of
That's
those
like the
aren't even-
closest to a joke we've had so far.
Yeah.
Give me another one. Hey, Lan, I think I'm going to power up. Really, Mega Man? Yeah, for sure. Here we go. Yeah. Ah. I'm a new Mega Man. Really? Pleased to meet you.
That's not a joke.
He upgraded.
Wow.
I wonder if some of these jokes had something lost in translation.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Potentially.
Yeah, that's probably
No,
it.
Daniel, you're just hoping that that's true.
No, that's probably it.
I want to look Mega Man humor.
Kayla's gonna get to the bottom of this and she's not gonna like
Mega Man. I'm not. Battle
Ooh, I could have the
Network
shield
5
for some reason.
humor.
That's all? That's all you want?
I mean, it's a lot of HPs. 300 HP at least. I got my folder equipped. Some of the chips still don't know really much about.
It just needs everyone to fall like in Pokemon, then the joke is complete.
Yeah, then it's funny.
Better than a laugh track.
Let's see.
I'm a brand new Mega Man. Mega
The
Man
internet
Battle Network.
is telling me that the humor is funny. I'm like, what? No, it's not. You're completely wrong.
Everyone's cracking up at Mega Man.
It's not funny.
Alright, for real, final try. If I fail this time, then we'll do Buster Max, just so we can say the game's finally done, even though... I'm sorry, I tried.
So wait, Battle Network 3 has the humor chip too?
3,
Yeah, and
4
3
and 5.
3 is the first one to have the Navi customizer, so it's been a tradition for every Battle Network.
Not filing your taxes isn't funny. Yeah, it's, I mean, we're in like the last minutes, people. I hope you file. I've got a joke. Why did Mega Man die at the robot party? Because Wily spiked the punch.
Huh?
That's not funny. That's just traumatic.
I'm gonna read a Battle Network 3 joke. Land, viruses were trying to steal your data. Which way did they go? They went data way. Data way?
Wait.
Sorry.
Are those all the prompts for the...
Data way.
Is that all the humor prompts right there?
Kayla's interested in your list.
Kayla loves the jokes.
You need to send those to me, please.
During that bubble wash incident in Nail's kitchen, I heard Miss Mary singing. Oh yeah, what was she singing? Foam, foam on the range. I wonder if this humor program is really working.
I have one here.
Oh, you do?
I took a survey the other day at NASA. I asked them what their favorite key was on the keyboard. All the astronauts were agreed. Oh yeah, what was their favorite key? The space bar. See, the thing is, you've got the jokes that are not jokes, which Daniel may say are just poorly translated, but it may just not be jokes at all. And then you have the ones like this that is cringe, but the kind of cringe.
Here's one from Jazz. What did Mega Man EXE do when his floor tiles were destroyed? Time to buy a new fence.
Maybe like the foam on the range one.
And I think you really need to work on your jokes. Apparently, a lot of people agree with you. I sent 10 of my puns into an online contest. Really? How many of them won a prize? No pun intended.
I've heard that one before. They stole that from the book fair. What did the man selling blind deer tell his customers? I have no idea. Oh, you've heard that one. Heard what one? Honestly, like, the parts afterwards are funnier than the jokes themselves.
Humor, am I right?
You know why Mega Man isn't funny? Because he didn't take a joke, man.
I'm not crying over this.
Futon flew away. Gone.
Good joke.
I was trying to find the funny
Tuna
ones,
piano.
but I find the sads.
The stats.
I don't want the sad.
Not that bad. That's it.
That's true, Molly Dog. Good point. What rapper name would Mega Man have? Buster Rhymes.
Pretty good.
Oh no.
Getting better.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Dwayne. Dwayne who? Dwayne the bathtub. I'm drowning. That joke was bad, but it was a great impersonation.
Well, I'm glad you're reading these out.
That's straight from Battle 3.
If you're reading all these
That's
to
in
me,
the Looney Tunes joke book.
Is it really?
I think so.
Wow.
That's how you know it's good.
That's how you know it's good.
I'm glad you're reading these so that way I can not read them later. Thanks, Bujin.
You're welcome.
You're a funny joke, man. You got
I love
another.
to laugh.
You got another humdinger of a joke.
No, I'm looking at him and I don't know. I don't want to read anymore.
You don't want to read anymore.
Oh man, are these all from Battle Network 3? That looks like it is.
Yeah, there's probably better ones than the other games.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's probably better ones.
Ooh, that was a good smack.
I mean,
You got him, Dana. You got him. You got him. You got
that's a
him.
solid 500
Run
damage.
in
The
with
problem
it.
is I've wasted like 2,000 HP really quickly.
Take out so hard.
What's this?
Oh, careful.
This seems like cheese right here.
Help!
Cheese.
Chips. I got 200 more HP.
Yay!
But look how it drains.
Why is it draining?
And that's the HP bug that the one patch card added. It gave me more health, but...
You keep losing HP.
Yeah, it probably was a bad idea, but couldn't say no to that.
This one's going to require extra explanation. I think it's from this game.
Okay.
There were so many ninja progs. I was like, Ninja, where'd you all come from? Heh heh heh. And then like a ninja robot pops up and says, good one. Yikes, where'd you come from?
Yeah, there's the ninja procs in this, so... you know.
They go all out for these jokes. And hammer it in.
Funny?
Hey Dex, I mean Lan, did you just call me Dex? No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Okay, I did, so there isn't much difference anyway. What did you say? Wow.
That's not a joke.
You're right. Sometimes there's just no joke.
And what's wrong with that?
Want to hear a good Mega Man joke? Buddy number 9.
That's not a good joke. That's a bad. That's the same joke everyone tells. Yeah, up your humor, friends.
Why are Mega Man fans such dairy lovers? Because they have an eggs collection. Eggs collection, I guess.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. It's not always jokes. I mean,
Oh, it actually paralyzed.
humor. He's just having a little fun.
Humor is funny. And how weird it is.
Mega Man
Give me
the
the juice,
Minion.
bro. Give me the juice.
Needs precious juice, 91 HP.
That's not enough juice.
You're gonna die listening to joke.
No!
That's just. Daniel's about to panic.
Maybe I can move back in time. Oh!
He didn't kill you.
Yeah, because of the undershirt. Oh!
No.
Dang, I got him down to 500 HP. If I
So-
could have gotten the program advance, I think that would have
Maybe
killed him.
then just
So
do
do
it.
it
Try it again.
again.
Try it again.
You want me to try again?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Daniel. You almost had him.
Should I keep using that patch card? It gave me more health, but I don't know about that health drain. Maybe there's one where I can...
Maybe you don't want it. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that one, but ooh, it has the float shoes.
Were the float shoes good?
Float shoes are really good because they let me move over cracked panels instead of getting trapped. But I could probably... I'm just gonna try it again.
Okay.
I could probably organize the fold.
Maybe more bad jokes will give you.
Well,
or
I
jokes will give
uninstalled
you
the
a-
humor, so no more jokes.
I don't think I should give you any jokes. They're just distracting.
So
Can you use swords?
I can kind of use swords. The way that they set up the final boss battle, you can't get close enough to swipe him, but some of the swords do a wide enough area of damage where you can sort of reach him. And I do want to hit him with one of those because there's a program advance I can do, and I need to double check if I can even do that, but I'm pretty sure.
This is the best one I've seen yet. Hey Lan, get me a bath towel to wipe my buster, please. Okay, hold on. Bust towel. A towel for busters. Ha. I got it. I got it. Bust towel. Bust towel. Bust towel. Bust towel. Bust towel. Towel. Sigh.
What? You said that was the best one?
That's the best one.
That's not a joke.
Yeah, a bus towel. It's a towel for Buster. I mean, I'm laughing. Bus towel.
Someone should rewrite these jokes.
No, they're good.
No, good joke.
They're good. Don't take them away.
Can we have a joke boat session where we just rewrite these jokes? I feel like we may get some winners there.
They're too long for a joke, though. Too long and too incredible.
One way of saying it.
Hey, Lan. Huh? What do you get when you cross Tin Man with a pair of male deer? I give up. What? Timbuktu. Ouch.
Ouch.
What?
Ouch.
That's my reaction to the humor. Ouch.
I mean, but you see,
Physical pain.
if you wonder why he's talking about the Tin Man, there's like a little amusement park you go into the game and it has, you know, the story of the Wizard of Oz, kind of. So they reference stuff from the game. That's pretty neat, right?
Hey, Lan, I think I'm finally getting a hang of this humor. Oh, yeah? Give me your best shot. Knock, knock. Who's there? Jomon. Jomon who? Benjomon Frank. Stop. I'm not hearing this.
I guess that's a good point. If Mega Man's been stuck in the pet, now just imagine like Mega Man sitting here in the pet, like just chilling out, and he's just like, I know what to do. I'll create some great jokes and I'll tell Lan. He'll be so proud. He'll think I'm so funny.
What did Mega Man say
he tells
to
him,
Eddie? Thanks for nothing.
I don't think any of us would act very well under the pressure of having to tell a joke on command, so kudos, Mega Man.
He has I am under the impression he has just a bunch of them lined up in the queue. Like, what? He doesn't sleep probably, so what do you think he's doing all night? He's making some humor.
That humor program wasn't made by Lance's dad, so we should blame him. Let's go get him.
Yeah, his dad didn't teach him how to tell jokes. Hikari doesn't have a funny bone in his body, probably.
Hey, Mega Man, I hear Chowd picks his nose. Really? Bring! Lan, it's the phone. Hello? And then it's Chowd. Lan, were you talking about me? No, why would I be doing that? Click. He's got big ears, too. Bring! Not again.
Not again.
That's not funny. That's
All the
just bad
jokes
timing.
are written by Chat GPT.
It has, I mean, right? He's an AI, so... Makes sense.
They were talking about Chowd, and then he called him.
That just means Chowd has spies.
See, new lore, thanks to these great jokes.
It's so funny. I love to laugh.
Me too. But so far, those jokes have not made me laugh. You gotta try harder, Mega Man Battle Network. Much harder. It would be funny if you had a command that did jokes and then they were all bad jokes. Funny command. Anytime, exclamation point joke, and then people get cringe humor.
Is
Just-
Search one of his chips? Or is this a joke setup?
It's a joke.
Mr. Famous is the jerk-off behind the humor program.
Really?
Wow, Mr.
So
Famous.
that means
We can blame a real person.
You can blame Mr. Famous.
so his idea of comedy bad.
Some people are big fans.
Leno EXE. Uh-oh. Mega Lots with Mega Man.
I got 2 of the chips.
I see their idea of like making sure that you're not staying in one place so that way when he uses his big attack he can whack you.
We got the heart.
Yeah.
That's a lot
This
of
one, I dodged a bit better than last time, but still.
We got the 200 recover on deck. But you threw it away.
Well, see, I don't want to use that right away because I have the undershirt, I can use it basically when I'm about to die. To give me...
Forgot limited chips. I would just gobble them all down.
You're right.
No! Don't do
I mean, it'll still help. It is nice to have that extra hit, but it's only gonna give me like an extra turn or something, so having the help will work about just as well. Alright, so here's the program advance. His thing just lined up, so I'm a little scared about going up to do it, but if I get it off, I think it'll do 500 damage? Maybe it's 200. I don't know.
It's worth a shot.
400. And I got it.
Nice.
I haven't used the Giga chip yet, so if I get him down to 500, I can kill him in one hit.
Okay.
I think
You can do it.
I think that attack actually missed.
Nice.
And I got this program advance. I don't know if I should use it, honestly. I don't know how much damage it does, because I feel like they get crazier when they're low on health. But
Yeah, that's a good point. So I would probably stay away.
let's see how much damage it does. 400. Can't argue with that.
Oh, that was good damage. But now you've got a...
Funny computer jokes.
Alright, this will kill him.
You think so?
Yeah. I have to wait for his thing to show up again, but I have plenty of health, so...
Yay! See, you did it. You didn't need the Mega Buster.
I still had to use the patch card to get those special abilities.
But you don't feel like you entirely cheated this game.
A nice, big 75% cheat.
It's not 100%.
No Buster Max.
All you need is an e-reader, some cards that you bought at your local trading card store.
What are the cards called?
Patch cards.
I can just look up patch cards on eBay.
I don't know if they had a US name before, because again, they didn't come out in the US, so patch... I don't know if that's what people are going to list them under or not.
That's the noise I make when I see Mega Man's sense of humor. I scream.
I have such trouble with all of the final bosses in this game. Like, again, if I didn't have the gate man...
Are the patch cards related to the Bandai cards, or are they different?
If those are...
These look different.
Yeah, those are different. Because, yeah, that's more like a trading card game thing.
I want to find...
They'll still be tainted by evil.
If you remember how they looked, where they were sort of horizontal and they had, like, megabytes and stuff.
Modification cards?
Yeah. Because, again, they didn't have a US name until this game, so they probably...
Rockman e-reader cards. Rockman XE4 Part 2 e-reader card. Oh, so your win cost you $100.
Just $100 to finish Mega Man Battle Network 5 final.
I mean, that's for a whole booster box, I guess. I don't know if that's...
Well, I gotta have the whole set. Because you gotta remember, I didn't just use the patch card to get the little thing to power me up with the float shoes and stuff. I also...
Which patch card did you use?
The one that I used right now to finish the game was the one that has base on it, I think.
Base.
It's just base. Not the base cross, but just base. But I also used the cards to get those special chips, like the ones that did 500 damage, even though I didn't get that chip in the end. But it was there just in case. But you see how powerful the
Flame Man 45 megabyte card is a $50 card.
$50?
Maybe they're just asking for ridiculous amounts. I don't know. Hey, Lan, what do hungry computers eat? Chips, one bite at a time. Ouch. We like to laugh.
And no thanks to the humor program.
What?
It did not help in finishing off the
It's my brother. Aren't you like how he's all grown up?
Well, I mean, you never see EXE without the helmet otherwise. So if you ever wondered what EXE's hair looks like.
The humor program's all we have, Daniel.
It's love. Brotherly love. Destroyed the rock.
It was all a hologram.
Give me the rock. Whoa. Throw in one last choke to finish him off.
You could have just kicked it off there and it would have been fine. Colonel's here to save us!
Team Curdle!
Team Curdle. Ah.
Give him your energy! Do it! Transmit your power to Mega Man so he can do the spirit bomb. See? Literally. Spirit bomb.
Wow. They're doing it. Number 1.
Man. Remember, there's no firewall to the human soul. That includes your own.
My server!
We beat him with the power of friendship. That's right.
Yeah!
Nothing that a few friends couldn't help with.
Hi, I'm Beryl. I'm so cool. The coolest.
These explosion noises.
So my grand plan have come to this.
Get out.
Get out, Daniel, before it's too late.
No, let's talk a little longer.
Yeah.
Maybe you should panic and run.
No. Great time to chat. No, he's gotta stay behind and do stuff.
No, you're not gonna see Dad again. Time short. Go!
Panic. Panic.
Are they gonna wrestle now?
It's the end.
He did not.
I think we all like to believe in Dr. Wily.
Face judgment.
Oh,
Oh, he had a stomach ache.
my Tommy! Well.
Exploding.
Well, he's here.
Willie.
It's Dr. Willy.
He's suffering from tummy hurt. We'll find that meteor. And we'll find Dr. Wily.
No, people are just gonna allow him to do that. I guess that's just how you do it.
I did not raise you right, but now you can make him.
I did not raise
Is
you
this
right.
a dad win?
Dad
Is this a
win?
dad win?
Remember, if you have a child who has gone astray, just delete their memory and you will be able to start over. That's just how it is, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works.
Take two.
Especially if, like, that's a human being and not a robot. I don't think that's how it works.
Want to hear a dad joke? The last 10 years.
No! That's not a joke. That's sad.
Oh no. I thought that was the whole point of why Inafune greenlighted these games. He saw how his kid was playing Pokemon rather than his Mega Man games, and so he's like, I'll make a game that's sort of like Pokemon, but the dad's really important in it.
Do you think his kid likes that?
I don't know.
Clean your room, man. EXE. Do your homework,
Hold on.
man.
Do your homework, man. You.
Get a job, man. EXE. His kid played Pokemon instead.
Oh no. Is that true?
Probably. Not mad, just disappointed, man.
No.
Hello, everyone. I am Regal. I am not evil. As a law-abiding scientist.
Yeah, I don't think he turned over a new leaf by choice.
Not evil.
Don't worry, the last 10 years of my life were the only years that made me become evil. He was not like this before.
If you would just remove my aggression inhibitors, I would love to shake your hand.
I feel like there's something wrong with what they did to his memory. I feel like that's not right.
Dr. Wily's kind of a villain, you know, so.
It's his right to alter his son's brain.
He did
No.
he did a good thing in an evil way.
You could also whacked him upside the noggin and hoped for it to do something. That would have given him a big concussion, though, and probably wouldn't have done the job.
No.
If anything, he should have erased everyone else's memories and been like, pew 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 pew. Now you won't remember he was evil.
No, that's too much.
I know his idiot friends are here.
Yeah, so I don't. It's been a while since we played the other parts of Battle Network 5, but in this game, all your friends' pets get stolen, so you don't get to really see them do much the whole time.
Where were their friends' pets then?
Well, the bad Regal came in and he stole everyone's pets so that they couldn't fight against him. But Lan was
Did you see that?
behind a cubicle, so he couldn't see.
Your dad said he liked to see smiles on all kids' faces and let's build a future like that. And Regal said yes, for that is our life's work. So guaranteed he's building some kind of machine to give everyone Joker smiles.
That sounds like a thing he would do.
My idiot friends are here. Yes, we must give everyone big smiles.
I guess they wanted to get to sideline your friends so that way the new people could star in it.
He's
Well,
still
yeah, I think
evil.
that was because again with this game it was all about having those other. Because in 4 you could do like cross souls with like Roll and Gutsman and stuff. So yeah, they had to bring in more new Nobbies. And how they deal with it in Battle Network 6 is Lan moves to a new town.
Oh,
Do you like how
so
the
let's
crest
just
look?
get rid of your friends completely.
Yeah.
That's not right. He won, and there's the dog.
The credits look extra good with this font fun. That's the future we're fighting for. Big smiles.
and smile.
No, it hurt.
Big smiles. Everyone must smile.
Well,
See,
see,
and there
there's
you go.
Cosmo Man.
Yeah. And Larkman. We didn't see Larkman, but he's another one who was designed by a fan. Gridman is the football-themed NetNavi. and he's who Mr. Famous.
There's only one thing that can make these crits better.
My- Oh my gosh, the build up.
Mega Man.
What is this?
The Mega Man theme
From where?
from Mega Man.
If for the animated series, they at some point were selling some random CD. And so in the second season, they would just start playing these songs during the credits.
Mega Man. It's the official Mega Man theme.
It's gotta be the most amazing
Thank
thing.
you, Desi Spark.
I think that's the only song on the album that has anything to even have to do with that.
Bum bum bum. Mega Man.
Robots. The same
Oh
flavor.
yeah.
Oh no!
Bum bum bum. So what was your favorite part of the video game?
I like battling Curdle. That was my favorite part. I have a lot of
And
training.
then he helped you at the end of the game.
Yes.
That was nice of Curdle.
I never thought I'd be able to battle Curdle over the internet, but I was finally able to.
All the way to Canada.
It's very far.
Very far.
Canada's a far off land.
So they just have a dog running around in the credits or what?
Yeah.
Where does this dog come from?
That dog was important to the plot. He was basically what was holding the thing that they needed to make their SoulNet thing that Tadashi Hikari, which is Lan's grandpa, he hid it in that dog.
Interesting.
And that dog they actually designed for Battle Network 1, but they didn't use him until this game.
You got a trophy beyond help.
Hey, guts.
And yeah, right now they're in the thing that his grandpa created.
OJ, thank you for the resub.
Thank you, OG.
Thank you so
OJ, do you realize that your birthday is next week?
What?
That means you got a multi-tap birthday.
Multitap birthday.
Everyone dreads it, but I mean, you can make it yours, OJ. Next week, OJ's birthday. What are we playing on multi-tap? I'm putting him on the spot, but maybe we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, if you can't think of anything right away, talk with us after the stream.
Rattle.
We'll have conversation.
Compile a list of
Yeah.
the OJ list.
We're gonna have an OJ birthday celebration.
I'm gonna celebrate OJ.
It's a dog.
4 hours of Marvel Snap. The dog. Mega Man's weakness is dogs. The dog is secretly Lan.
Whoa.
I wouldn't want to inflict Marvel Snap on anybody. Hopefully no one tries to force everyone to smile. Does it look like paprika?
I mean, yeah, and again, that probably makes sense because, yeah, they had just finished making the Legends series and they put in a bunch of Legends references, not only in like character designs and stuff, but there's like a Servbot doll, there's a Data doll, a bunch of references.
We won!
Alright, prize wheel.
Yes. While you do that, I kind of want to look at something real quick. And I don't know if it's true, but people acted like if you installed
Oh, you mean the humor chip?
the humor chip, it'll actually change what the Mega Man outside the game says.
Oh, really?
So maybe we can get some voiced jokes.
Oh no!
Yeah. That'd be amazing. Let's see.
Mega Man Battle Network 5 Team Colonel. All cleared. Congrats. What game do you want to start? What game do you want to start?
I don't think he's
Well, we
telling
tried.
jokes.
Maybe it's because I completed the game. It sort of
He's
interrupted
dead
what he was
inside.
gonna say. Yeah, he does seem a little dead.
He's like that Pikachu
What game
Pico.
do you want to start?
Here's a joke. I'm turning you off, Mega Man.
Oh.
All right, so let's look at our wheel winners. Let's get some wheel music going. So we got Bad Maniacs in first place. Good job, Bad Maniacs. Second place is Sadistic Pillow. Third is Frame. Fourth is Krungo. And fifth is Motley Gob.
Oh, and when we spin the wheel, if you're not here, you won't be able to win. So if you're not here, please raise your hand.
All right,
That's
let
not
me
how it
spin that wheel. Here
Let's
we
hope
go.
you win, wheel winners. Then that you're here to win.
Did I say Krungo was in fourth?
Gino Height?
Did I even read this wheel completely? Bad Maniacs is your winner.
Yeah.
Congrats, Bad Maniacs. What number are you picking?
Congratulations, Bad Maniacs. That was
Mega
a
Man.
quick spin.
Mega Man.
Get ready to pick your prize.
Mega Man. Mega Man.
Give me a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9.
Bad Maniacs?
You could choose the top man. You could choose the doctor.
Dr. Light looks pretty good. Cutman 2. Cutman 2.
Oh, 100 jiggies. Best on the board.
Best on the board.
That's 100 jiggies just for you. No one else.
Save the world. Congrats.
Next week.
We'll be streaming. Yeah.
Next week. Next week is OJ's birthday bash. We'll be celebrating
Yay!
OJ's birthday next week. So, yeah.
Pixel
should be fun.
Remaster.
Bring your best OJ memories with you.
And bring your best OJ memories
I
with
remember
you.
when OJ was here during the stream.
And your birthday
cool
wishes.
stuff.
I remember when OJ was knee high.
I remember small.
Schmal.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll
Thanks
see
for watching.
you-
Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Curdle and Jen, for playing online.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jen, wherever you're at.
And thank you, Daniel, for playing the game and beating Mega Man Battle Network 5.
And thank you for beating Battle Network 1.
No, it was really tough. I am the Mega Champion. No.
Good night, everybody.
And hey!
Hey, the show's over.